Hi, everyone.
Hey, what's up?
Welcome to a podcast will save this relationship. I'm Josh Him.
I'm Sarah She/Her, and I'm sorry for being annoying. I did that and I immediately regretted that voice.
And on today's episode, I'm going to keep going. I don't care. I don't care
just
if
want
you
to apologize real quick.
Screw them. Whatever.
No.
So on today's episode of the podcast, we talked about a wedding we went to.
We did.
Forgot to talk about Joe Perro. That'll be next week.
Yeah, we went to see Joe Perro live, which was really funny.
Thoughts. Yeah.
You got
I
thoughts?
got thoughts on it, but that'll be next week.
Yeah, that'll be next
teasing
week.
Next week's episode. Like, we're going to record next week. So, good on our track record, am I right?
You want to do this over again?
No. And we also talked about the wolf story.
Yeah, which is getting annoying.
It's getting annoying. It's getting real bad.
Yeah.
It's getting shockingly...
It's pretty bad.
Convoluted, which I love.
I'm getting now to the point where I'm like...
You can't defend it. And,
not anymore.
Yeah. And we took on some Reddit and listener stories about Christmas trees.
Yeah. That was a wild one, the Christmas tree one.
Grandpa's driving bad.
Grandpa's driving bad.
And something else.
Legal advice.
Legal advice. Yeah, we give out some legal advice because we are not lawyers. No, we're not. We are not. We do not come to us for advice.
No, don't come to us for any advice. I don't know why any of you do it.
Why do we put a form out?
I don't know. What are we doing?
What are we doing? But yeah, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the gosh darn bell. And freaking
okay.
And rate us 5 stars on Apple Podcasts and Spotify Podcasts.
Yeah.
Buy me a coffee and APWSTR, Patreon APWSTR. Enjoy the show.
Yeah. Bro, are you making stew without me? Bro, fucking making stew, but like without me, dog.
We can't start the fucking show just laughing at our own stupid stew jokes.
So dumb.
God, that's such. God,
what are you doing right now? Oh, I'm like making stew. Oh, damn, without me.
How are you doing, Sarah?
I'm doing really good now that we made that very funny joke.
Very funny, very epic, classic APWSTR style comedy joke. Yeah. Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, keep going. No, yeah, yes,
oh my
yourself.
God, you're making stew. No, you're too hot. That stew's too hot.
That stew's too hot. Christ. I'm glad you're doing good. I'm also doing good. Welcome to the show, everybody.
That was Fuckboy
Stew Hour was
Stew Hour with
his name is Stu.
Yeah, his name is Stu. Yeah. His name is fucking Stu. All right.
Oh, so when I add to the joke, it's fucking elementary level shit.
When it's hack.
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn.
Fucking you're my level, dude.
All right, fine. I'll try.
No, I'm a hack, dude.
You're just waiting for a comedic partner that's on your level.
Oh, what do you mean?
I'm trying to do Jay Schlatt, like I'm just looking for someone that's on my...
Oh, yeah, the fucking... When he said that to a grand chess champion.
God.
Like, I cannot believe that was played sentimental. I just feel like no other girl is really on, like, on my level, but you are. Red flag, ladies.
Red flag, yeah. God, welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show, everybody.
We were off last week.
In?
Yeah, it's all. Yeah, Fuckboy Stu is staying in. All right.
Fuckboy Stu.
Yeah, he's gotta stay in.
He's gotta stay.
It's gotta stay in.
I like Fuckboy Stu.
All right.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Okay. Good.
What happened last week? What?
We were off last week.
We were.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. We were.
Sarah got so drunk at a wedding that she can't even remember.
I'll be honest, the past few weeks have been a blur.
It has been a blur, yeah. I think we've taken...
I didn't even get drunk at that wedding.
You didn't know.
Which was crazy.
I got hella wasted.
I tried. Really tried.
But no, yeah, we went to a wedding over the weekend. We couldn't record. We tried recording Sunday, but you know how weddings are, being the most draining fucking bullshit you could ever do.
Yeah. It was fun.
It was fun. No, yeah, but it's also like
it's the best wedding we've been to this year.
Oh yeah, we've been to 3 fucking weddings this year.
But yeah, I think we're weddinged out.
We're weddinged out, dude. The burnout equivalent of your fucking friends getting married. I'm happy they're married. It was a nice reception. It was really a nice ceremony. Yeah. Wouldn't do it myself personally, but
no, too much money.
Too much money.
Yeah.
World's burning. Can we plant a tree instead? You know.
That's not why.
No, I know. But no, fucking, yeah.
What, you think they're economically irresponsible?
No, I don't think they're economically responsible.
Ecologically irresponsible?
I mean, maybe they are. I don't know them personally.
You do. They're your friends.
It would be really funny if we just wedding crashed. Some random fucking...
Someone did.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. God. So, yeah, okay. So, we have family in town.
Yeah.
Out of town now. They left Tuesday morning.
Yeah.
But we what is it? We drove with them all the way to Daytona for not really a destination wedding. I think most people lived in Daytona. That's why they chose it.
Yeah.
And like we spent a whole weekend in Airbnb.
Not a whole week.
A weekend. Yeah.
Thursday to Sunday. Yeah.
And what is it? Fucking.
Had a heated pool. It was nice.
Heated pool. That was nice.
AC went out. That was not nice.
Sarah and I slept on 2 different bunk beds,
which was awesome.
Which was it's
pretty fun.
The craziest
actually.
thing we've done. We were in a house of like 2 other couples. Yeah, my brother-in-law and my sister, and then
our friends.
Our friends, from a family game night that we do. That's all how we're all connected.
Which is literally the only way that we know all them. Connected. Yeah. But well, you're more connected to them than I am.
Yeah, I'm more
because you grew up with. Like
some of them, apparently, but I don't remember like most of it because I was like 5. Yeah, because that's the fun thing of having sisters that are 7 and 9 years older than you is they're adults when you're a teenager,
which is fucking crazy. Because like I think about my brother's friends that I knew when I was a child, and none of them remember who I am.
Yeah, I was like surprised. Yeah, because then we went to this wedding and one person recognized who I was, but not who I was, who my mother was.
Yeah.
And they asked me questions about my mom, and I'm like, who the fuck are you?
That guy was weird, but it's kind of sweet.
It is sweet. No, yeah, it was a nice time. It's definitely like, what is it? I know we were talking with our brother-in-law about this, because I know they had like every minute of the week and a half they were here, like planned to a fucking T. So then having that with us for a whole weekend, what was supposed to be a vacation was more like a planned out, like...
It was not a vacation. We didn't really get to relax.
Yeah, and even when we were relaxing, like we had a time to ourselves in the house, but like we didn't know what to do. There wasn't a lot of time to do stuff.
No, it was like a couple hours maybe.
A couple hours tops, yeah, because they went out to the rehearsal dinner and then they had a dinner with everybody and we were just kind of left behind.
Yeah, we just had to like entertain ourselves at the house.
Yeah, so like... Yeah, it was weird.
It was strange.
And then the wedding was good. Fucking, we were separated from everybody for a little bit though because of the assigned seating. But that's fine. That makes sense.
It was nice. It was nice. It was just like it's a party. We're both introverts, really.
Yeah, so it's very weird.
There's
like
a lot of really loud people, which I mean, it's a wedding, and I think it was a Hispanic wedding as well.
Oh, true. Yeah, so it was just a lot of
just fucking loud
people. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was like
but it's people being happy.
Yeah, that's a good thing. I like that.
So it was just, at the end of it, we were drained because that's just.
Oh yeah, who we are. They ended it with
they drove off on a boat, which is awesome.
They drove off on a boat.
2 weddings this year had boats involved.
Had involved boats. And why?
It really makes me think it must be pretty cheap to rent a boat.
I'm probably, honestly.
And I mean, not cheap, like everybody can rent a boat.
It must be accessible to get a boat if you have the money for a wedding.
I would have never even tried because I never would have thought that it would be accessible.
They were able to get like wedding sparklers for everybody, and that's how we sent them off. But then no one knew how to do it, and then people freaked out. They had one bucket to put the sparklers in, which was crazy.
Yeah, because everybody had to do it at the same time.
Everyone like had to drop their fucking... It was weird. It was a wild...
Or you get burned.
Yeah. And I almost burned someone because I couldn't... Because I was freaking out, like, what do I do with this?
Yeah, because people were like weaving in and out. I'm like, I'm sorry. If you get burned because you're sneaking around...
Yeah,
well, everybody has
people
like
would miss
fire on
the
a
fucking
stick.
bucket. Yeah, and there's just fire on the ground.
Missed, yeah.
God, what a weird...
That really was a moment where I was like, I feel really bad for these workers.
Yeah, just trying to
pick it up and put it in the bucket.
Yeah, and try to...
to not light the deck on fire or something.
Yeah, right. Because you're 5 feet away from a wooden deck.
Yeah, because
someone threw their stick into the lake or the ocean.
That's not what they said. Don't do that.
Someone did it. I saw like a little light just right into it. Yeah,
that's such a dick move.
That was kind of a dick move. Yeah.
Damn.
Weddings,
dude.
I don't know. I hope I don't go to one next year.
Yeah, me too. The food was really good.
Oh, the food was the best at the wedding.
The brisket? Oh my god.
Yeah, the fucking brisket.
That was really nice.
The mashed potatoes.
The cake even was really fucking fantastic.
Too. Although no one was told that there were different types of tiered.
Each tier had a different flavor.
Yeah, I think so. Because I know my sister was mad. Like, where the fuck's the red velvet? I saw red velvet over there.
Yeah, I saw somebody have red velvet earlier in the night, and then I got like a lemon raspberry jam thing, and then you had something else.
I think I just had plain fucking vanilla, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, and then
lucky me. That's all I want.
I think you like that.
Yeah. I'm a dumb, boring cracker.
I was worried it was gonna be vanilla, and I wasn't gonna enjoy it. True. And then it ended up being very, very good. So.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, the food was good. I don't know. The whole after being at 3 weddings this year.
Yeah.
I'm tired of weddings.
Well, and we knew people that were in the party too, so they were freaking out, and then we get anxiety from them because anxiety transfers.
They what is it? They had a whole like there was drama. Yeah, I'm putting 20 asterisks at the end of it.
That was the guy that showed up?
Yeah, the guy that showed up.
Yeah, a guy showed up that wasn't invited or was invited but never replied.
So then they got uninvited. Well, the guy was also probably making up a story, maybe?
I think a little bit.
A little bit, yeah. Because his story was he RSVP'd, but then he got reached out by them 3 times.
Well, I think with the RSVP, the problem was you RSVP, but then you have to confirm it.
Yeah.
And he didn't confirm it. So they reached out to him 3 times to ask him if he was still going. And then he didn't respond any of those 3 times. And this is over a period of months. Like we RSVP'd like last year.
Summer. Yeah.
Yeah. In summer.
Yeah. Like we had a good amount of time to plan.
It was a long fucking time ago. Yeah. And this guy was reached out to multiple times. He never responded. And then he just showed up. And barged into the groomsmen suite, where no one else was supposed to see.
Supposed to go in, yeah.
Like the groomsmen suite was the groom's personal room for like setting up and everything, which is normal.
Yeah, to relax and like be with the wedding party, like the actual like.
Even the groomsmen hadn't seen it yet.
Yeah,
until the day of, and this fucking random guy showed
up, yeah,
because he knows everyone there, even though he's not allowed to, and doesn't know who any of the groomsmen were.
Yeah, right. And then like, didn't know who anyone. Yeah,
he knew who they were, but he didn't know that they were
in there. Yeah, and like that was crazy to me because like he immediately asked where my brother-in-law was
because he's friends with him.
Yeah, and then
we were like, he's a groomsman, so he's obviously not here.
Yeah,
and he goes, oh no shit. Okay, I'm gonna go find him. No,
don't do that. Please, don't do that.
Chill out.
And it was crazy too, because we were in a place where it was like literally 2 stories, and they roped off the
they like had
the
a
top.
Rope. Yeah, so
you just crossed up over the rope. Yeah,
like all these like very obvious signs of like don't go in there.
Don't go in.
Don't do that.
VIP suite. There's a code on it.
I don't know. I wondered. I mean, we were talking later. Like we don't know if he's like neurodivergent or not, but.
Yeah.
Also, I'm like, I don't know. I don't think neurodivergent people are that dumb that they see like you know what I mean.
They shouldn't be infantilized, you know.
Yeah,
I think
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think some of the social cues it made sense where he wasn't really understanding that people didn't want to talk to him. I think that makes sense for neurodivergent stuff. I'm not an expert though. I have no clue. But it could have been he just thought like, I know those people. I want to go hang out with them.
That's possible, yeah. So I don't know.
You know, he just
didn't understand. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
I don't know.
But yeah, that was the big drama.
That was the big drama. That was it. The wedding went off without a hitch. And
he ended up fine, too. My big thing was like, well, there are chairs open, so it's okay.
Yeah, I think, it wasn't that big of a deal. And it was buffet style, like going to get food.
Like, there were some people that didn't show up, which I feel like that's shittier.
That's shittier, yeah. Like, RSVPing and then being like, nope.
Paid for your plate, like, because you have to pay by plate for the food, and no, you don't show up is kind of shitty.
Yeah.
So it's kind of good that he did show up and take somebody's plate.
Honestly, yeah. So, credit where credit's due.
But yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. Other than that, it was a fine wedding.
He ended up being okay.
He was all right.
Yeah.
But he was at our table, which was funny. Because our table apparently was the only one that had empty seats.
I think there was an entire table of empty seats.
Probably, yeah.
On the other side.
On the other side, too, yeah. But I guess since we're the groom side.
Yeah.
I guess that's why he came to our side, I guess.
Which makes sense. Well, I think he was led there by someone, the guy that knew your mom.
Oh, yeah.
He was like talking with him and his girlfriend. And
okay, that makes sense.
He was like, here, come sit over here. It's okay because nobody's going to sit there. And, you know.
Yeah, and then, it was fine. But I don't know. Weird time. That was the only weird thing. Other than that.
Which I don't know him and you don't know him. So
I don't know him, yeah. Didn't speak to him.
It wasn't really that big a deal for us.
Yeah.
But the way everybody was reacting was really fun. I felt neurodivergent because everybody was like, I can't believe it. And I was like, wow, me neither.
Yeah, this is wild. Yeah. God, I don't know. Yeah, so I don't know. Other than that, I really...
And plus the groom was like, he was upset, but he
was
said
taking
it was
in stride. Yeah, like, so...
So afterwards, like, okay.
Yeah, if everything's fine. If it didn't ruin the wedding, I think you're fine.
Yeah, but like people were freaking out, dude.
Yeah.
I guess,
yeah.
Yeah, it was really rude,
sinking,
I guess.
I mean?
But it's like, we got through it, you know.
We got through it, yeah. I don't know, yeah. Still, besides that.
He didn't really make a scene.
He didn't make a scene.
You know.
Yeah, this was still our best wedding of the year.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Which is, step the fuck up other weddings. We can't go back in time, so they can't step it up, but.
Yeah. It was pretty good.
It was pretty good, yeah.
Yeah.
Still don't want to do another one.
No.
Did not convince me.
No, yeah.
To hold a whole big ass ceremony.
It kind of feels like a money flaunting ceremony.
Yeah.
Because like I will say like the first wedding we went to was kind of like a budget wedding.
Yeah, that was fun. It was
honestly,
fine.
I enjoyed more than the second wedding we went to.
Yeah, that one was better. That one was a lot better.
I got food poisoning from that wedding.
Yeah, I almost got food poisoning because the fucking creamer was bad. The half and half was curdled the fuck up.
Yeah, but
it was
like,
still more fun.
It was like early in the morning, you know, open bar, but the liquor was paid for by the groom's mom.
That was nice.
It was good. It was like one champagne and then they had like a bunch of
My sister's
different...
dog died that day. That was a lot of fun. So I can't blame the wedding on that.
No.
But
the wedding itself was fine.
Yeah, it was fine. It was more relaxed and chill, and I think I preferred that over the second wedding.
And it was kind of nice that it was during the day too, actually.
Yeah. Just because you can go home and just relax.
For the rest of the day.
Yeah. I will say, it did kind of suck that we stayed there until like 12 for this wedding, and then like for us that normally yeah.
Jesus, we spent 6 hours of that. That's crazy.
Yeah. And like, I don't know, yeah, and then like the second wedding we went to was just boring.
Because we didn't know anyone there.
We didn't know anyone.
It was really extravagant as well. Not as extravagant as this wedding, but like...
This was the other one that had a boat. This was the other
this one also had a boat.
Yes.
I think the thing that really gets me about both of those two first weddings is that they were outside.
Yeah, in Florida.
Don't do that.
Floridian outside weddings.
Please don't. Don't do it.
Don't do it, guys.
Don't do it, dude.
Pay for a roof.
Yeah.
Pay for central air, please.
I don't know, but you know, I get it now. I understand it now because, like, if I had 3 friends and they all decided to have a wedding within the same year, they're gonna get judged against each other. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
they are. So if I decide to have a wedding, now I gotta compete with the guy that gets on the boat to leave and come, and the guy that gets on the boat to come with his groomsmen to the Avengers theme.
We have to get on a helicopter.
Right.
We gotta have a helicopter land down.
Like, that's what we have to do.
We have to do the I am not a crook thing as we leave the like, that's how it feels now. Yeah.
Because like if we rented out a fucking coffee shop and got Taco Bell catering, which is what I would want to do.
Everyone's gonna be like,
this is it?
This is all?
And it's not for me anymore. It's for them.
Yeah, and fuck them. It's my wedding. I want fucking... This is for me, motherfucker.
Exactly. Why are we worshiping money here?
Yeah.
You know?
Worship me. This is my wedding.
Yeah, worship me.
You fucks.
That's what it should be about.
Yeah.
You know?
I like that like my sister and brother-in-law have issues with marriage because it's a traditional thing, and I'm against
and they're
marriage. And they're married, yeah. Meanwhile, I'm against marriage because I think it's fucking lame.
That's mostly why I'm against marriage.
Or marriage ceremonies. That's what I'm against, yeah.
Or just like I've never wanted a dress. I've never ever I love watching women get into dresses, and I love seeing that beautiful moment where they're like,
oh yeah, good for them. Yeah,
that's really cute. But like, I never see myself in a dress.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, you could not fucking get me into a dress, dude. You could not. That's only been a recent thing where I'm able to wear dresses outside.
I get that. I don't know.
I was always wearing pants, and it was always like, "What's gonna happen when you get married?" I'm not. Shut the fuck up. Shut your mouth.
I will say I used to enjoy like wearing. I don't like wearing like suits. I don't like wearing tuxedos. I don't like the idea of having to wear 4 layers of clothing.
Yeah, that sounds really terrible.
Yeah, and like I remember, and one of the things that sucks is that the AC at our Airbnb was out.
Oh my god!
And I was wearing an undershirt, the blazer, and the
dude,
whatchamacallit, the
it was awful.
button up. Yeah, it was not great. It was like registering 80 degrees.
It was really bad.
Like, yeah, it was pretty bad.
I couldn't like put on makeup because I was getting really flushed.
Yeah, and like for the most part, I had to stand outside and like just cool off.
Yeah, same. I had to do that.
Yeah, so like I don't know, but like yeah, and like just in general though, like I don't like, especially in Florida, wearing a bunch of layers. I like wearing, I think like a button-up tie and jacket's cool, and that's what I wore to this.
Yeah, I think you look fine too.
Going above and getting like a fitted tuxedo.
Getting the vest.
Getting a vest.
Cummerbund.
Yeah, and I don't know. And I haven't been able to find recently clothes that fit me. Just like in general, like my fucking arms have gotten a little too fat for the shirts that I have.
Oh shit!
Like literally, for the button up and the jacket I have. The jacket I've gotten back at fucking, what was it, Burlington for the other wedding.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So like that didn't even fit me. I couldn't even.
Really?
I was only able this wedding to actually button it up, and I still didn't because it was like still too tight. Like, and I could feel it on the arms and shit.
Damn.
And I don't want to spend $500 for one night to rent out or even like buy or even rent out a tux.
It's expensive, yeah.
Yeah, like I don't know, fuck that. If I can make a suit together and with less than $100, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
And like I don't know, I think like I get the idea of formal wear. I think there's a time and place for it, but like personally,
it's like a respect thing.
Yeah, I think like just having a blazer.
Yeah.
And like maybe
that's fine.
Wear a blazer, wear like a t-shirt. Yeah. That's what I ended up wearing at the end of the night, was just my all black
that was awesome. Yeah.
Like, yeah, because I was wearing a fucking black v-neck under my thing. So I just took off the button up and tie. And I just had my black shoes, black pants, black v-neck, and black blazer.
You look great.
And yeah, that was fine. And also, like, I apparently wasn't the only one.
Yeah.
Like, there were other people. Part of me was like, God damn it, I could have just worn the blazer black shirt look,
maybe,
and no one would have gotten too mad.
Yeah, I don't think so. Like, I've been having a hard time finding tights that fit me because my thighs are too thick, and so is my ass.
Thumbs up.
And we always, without fail, go to fucking Target.
Yeah.
And I get the largest size. I find the largest size available, and it doesn't fit me. Or it does barely fit me. Yeah. But it is literally like putting me in pain for multiple hours.
And like you couldn't even wear it to this wedding.
I decided not to because I was like, I can't do it.
You had to put on your dancing shoes and do the cha-cha slide.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, it's fucking.
But so I decided not to do that. And the 2 other women that were going to this thing were like, I'm jealous, and they wore their tights or whatever. And we got to the fucking place. Multiple women were not wearing tights. So I was like, why
are you guys putting
this to ourselves if none of us like it?
You know, some pieces of clothing should be discontinued. You know,
yeah, fuck tights.
Yeah.
What's the point? Make your skin look a little bit different.
Yeah. Ooh, make it nice and a little bit more tan.
So that everybody knows that it's not just underwear underneath there or whatever. I don't know. What the fuck is it for?
Yeah. No, I get it. Yeah, I think that's a little silly.
It's dumb. It hurts. It's hard to put on.
Shit, man.
Jesus.
No, yeah, I totally agree. I think, there's a lot of, I don't know. Yeah, I just a show. It's just a fucking show and dance. Of, who can look fancy? Who's gonna have
who's got the fancy stuff?
I'm happy that I saw the, what is it? I like the blazer turtleneck look on a guy. I think that's cool. I think it's a good formal.
You think it's sexy?
Yeah, I do.
No, I think it's good too.
I think and I think
it's a nice formal look.
Women should be able to wear just pants and a fucking blouse and also a blazer if they wanted to. I think I know that's changing as of late, but I think that's like a more more
just
comfortable, dude.
Dress more gay in front of your family.
Hell yeah.
None of them really know.
They don't know yet. Yeah.
They don't know yet.
Oh, I just came out to my brother and sister, not my brother-in-law and sister that have ADHD because I haven't told them yet.
Yeah, they didn't know that. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny. Yeah.
Fun times. And now I get to be the judge whenever they say something ableist. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck them. But no, yeah, it was a fun time. It was good.
And you told them at the end of the thing too. I wonder if they were like, did we say anything ableist?
Just add a little bit of fucking with them,
Yeah, exactly.
Whenever they say, oh, I can't focus, I can now go, you can't focus.
I thought you meant like all the times that they would be like, Josh, oh my God, focus, Josh, come on.
Yeah.
You could just look up at them and be like, I can't.
I literally can't. Wes being like, oh, that's why it fucking sucks at Apex.
Yeah.
Can I talk about how fucking autistic I am?
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Because at this wedding I had to make fucking small talk.
Oh yeah, with that guy.
Yeah, with this, I only made small talk with one other person because
he was good.
He was nice. Yeah, he's. I think there wasn't a bad person at this wedding for me.
No, yeah.
But like we were talking, and I've realized I don't know how to fucking talk to anyone and understand people. Because he was talking to me about like he asked me like, oh, so like where's how do you know Tron?
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, we game together. And he's like, oh, what games do you play? He's leading the conversation. I'm here for the ride now at this point, because I don't know how to fucking talk to people.
Right.
So yeah, and I say, okay, Apex and Rocket League. I say Apex first, Rocket League. Rocket League's the one he wants to fucking laser focus on.
Because it's his game, baby.
And he's asking me, oh, what's your rank? And I'm like, bronze. And he's like shocked that I'm a bad player. And he's like, oh, I'm a platinum, diamond, whatever. I'm an epic gamer.
Oh, you're a shitty gamer? I'm an epic gamer.
Which might as well be what it was said, you know? Right. I think that's a funnier way of putting it. But no, yeah, and he's like, oh yeah, I get toxic in that game, and I'm like,
no shit, you're an epic diamond, yeah.
And it's like, I leave mean messages in little kids' inboxes, and I'm like, I get that. My brain thinking, what the fuck is he talking about?
Yeah, I don't know.
Why are you opening up about this,
that
sir?
Might just be a weird. I mean, listen, I don't mean to invalidate that you're autistic. All right.
Yeah.
You definitely can be autistic, especially if you have ADHD. Sometimes they're misdiagnosed. Yeah. But also, fucking, that's a weird fucking conversation.
Oh, it got weirder too. No, because
and then he started asking you about babies, right?
Yeah, he asked me if my sisters have have kids, and I don't know what to do at this point.
Yeah, this guy's
He's
weird,
also asking
man.
about my mom and shit because he knows my mom more than he knows me. And he's like, "Oh, how's your mom doing?" I'm like, "Oh, is this a joke? Are you joking with me, right? Are you gonna do like my mom's so fat or something? Like what? Like, I don't know. Your mom's so fucking stupid. Is this setting up a weird setup to a punchline to your mama joke?
Mom's so fucking stupid. She birthed the Bronze League Rocket League player.
Yeah, right.
Like what? I don't really know what his goal was.
I don't know. Yeah, but like at some point he asked if my sisters had kids.
It kind of sounded like he was bombing. Like he didn't really know what to say.
Yeah, and I'm bombing too because I don't know what to say.
But
and
he did a bad job.
I'm confident in not continuing a conversation that I don't know how to continue.
Yeah.
So yeah, I and like he's asking about like my sisters having kids. I don't know how to do it. I see you and my sister come back, and I'm like, this guy's asking if you guys have any kids yet. Kristen, you got any babies yet? He wants to know.
Yeah. And meanwhile, I don't know how to talk to your sister, so I'm like, I'm gonna go get a sandwich. because a lady in front of us was like, I had a sandwich and it was spicy. And I was like, damn, I wonder where she got that sandwich from.
And I'm like, dude, croissants are around here? Hell yeah.
Yeah. It was shrimp.
That was a good, yeah.
It was a little spicy, not as spicy as she made it out to be.
But yeah, no. So I don't know how to talk to people.
You know, I wouldn't know how to talk. Well, okay, this is what I would do in that situation.
Mm-hmm.
Someone comes up to me and starts saying random shit, starts making me feel all weird.
Yeah.
No joke. This is what I do. I go, oh, you're doing a bad job at this. Because usually then they're like, ha ha, yeah. And they're like, yeah, I don't know what to say. And then we can talk about the deeper issues of none of us really know what to say at a wedding. You know what I mean?
Okay, I get that. All right.
You know?
Nice. That's a good strategy.
Yeah, no, legit. Just like call him out and be like, I don't know what you're talking about, man.
Meanwhile, I'm afraid like, yo, this guy's gonna fucking kill me. If he messages fucking Rocket League players, he's ready to kill.
No, that's like 90% of how I make any friends. Is somebody says something like, oh my God, it used to happen with Aaron all the time. And this was the thing that he thought was the funniest thing that I ever did, which was he would be like, oh yeah, you know how he makes jokes? He makes like random connections to things and it makes no sense.
Yeah, like a good comedian. Yeah. You know? Like, yeah.
He'd be like, oh, a stand? Why don't I just stand up? You know what I mean? And then I would be like, no. And he thought that was the funniest goddamn thing. And then we were friends for years. So
nice.
You know, that's how I do it. It's
okay. I get that.
That where I'm just like, I have no idea what you're fucking doing. Can you please be for real right now? Because I think most people want to be goofy.
Oh yeah, I get that.
And they need a straight man, you know?
True. So you've taken it upon yourself to be the straight man?
And it's 90% of people.
The Abbott to everyone's Costello. If that's how it was, I don't know.
I have no clue. Actually, I think it might have been the other way around.
The Costello to everyone's Abbott.
I think they switched. Fucking. But in Florida specifically, if you walk around on the street, you're gonna get somebody walk up and you be like, "Hey, you know what day it is?" And you're gonna be like, "Friday," and they're gonna be like, "Hell yeah!" You know what's going on, baby? On Fridays, we're eating chicken sandwiches. And then you're just like, oh, really? Where do you get your chicken sandwiches from? Like, you have to, like, play along to get them to go away.
Yeah. Where do you get your chicken sandwiches from? Publix!
Fucking Publix!
Yo, you should go get some right now.
Oh, damn. I'm gonna go get some. And then there's like, hell yeah, happy Friday. And then you're like, okay. And then you walk away and you go, what the fucking shit was that?
Just run away.
Just
you fucking
hate this shit.
Shit fucking sucks dick, dude.
Shit fucking sucks dick, dude.
God.
Oh man.
That was fun. That was a fun wedding.
Yeah, it was good.
Did anything else happen this week? No. Wolf story.
No. Time to do the wolf story.
Segue. I don't know. Yeah, but yeah, that's why we didn't have an episode last week.
Yeah.
This week, the week that or last week, we're recording it the week that we didn't have I don't know what day it is. I'm so used to recording on Saturday nights. Recording on a Wednesday is so...
I go to bed, I wake up, I go to work, and then we do stuff in the afternoon.
Yeah.
That's what happens now.
That's what happens. That's our lives.
The days are blending in.
God. Welcome to the Wolf Story segment.
Welcome to the Wolf Story segment.
And we got 2 new chapters. The parents are dead.
The parents are now dead.
And we've learned nothing.
And it was dull. That's what I remember. It was dull for the author to write.
It was dull, lame, and I didn't want to write it. All right. So Sarah, you've just informed me this is the gravestone thing. A while ago, we scrolled forward to see if we could figure out when the parents were going to die.
Are you honking ready?
And this is the gravestone one.
Are you honking ready?
I'm ready. Yeah. And love. Is it? Wait. So it's literally just okay. Okay. Hold on. Yeah, it says nothing. It's a blank gravestone.
Blank gravestone. They have to figure out what to put on it.
And then rest in peace. That's the politics of whose name goes first.
Yeah, that's what this is about. Yeah,
if that's actually what this is about,
that'd be so funny if that's what this is about.
I would be like, you know what, this is turning me around. I actually like this now.
Or like picking out how expensive it is. Because I remember they charge you by like the letter.
Yeah.
So
they're coffin.
It's pretty expensive.
They're coffin shopping.
Yeah.
And they're just like, well, the Kiss one's $1,300, but
I know my fucking uncle paid like extra to have like a Bible verse put on my grandma's tombstone,
But we could get.
I'm like, I don't remember if that bitch was even religious. It was like, it made no sense. It was like, okay, Eric, whatevs. Fuck it. Okay, Kara's POV. A week later. Time skip.
Come on, really?
Time skip.
Wait, wasn't there supposed to be? No, we had the meeting. There was a meeting.
Yeah, there was a meeting where she said everybody gets a day off except for me, basically.
Okay, well, all right.
The days seem to blur into one long one filled with plans and talking to people. I spent a lot of time in my dad's old office organizing things and doing paperwork with Oliver. Being in charge does include a lot of paperwork, including... I'm sorry.
Yeah.
They're werewolves. I just remembered.
Yeah, this is a werewolf story.
Being a werewolf, but being like...
Werewolves wearing fucking...
I am stapling.
Wearing little suits and fucking...
Come on, Eileen.
And my hands are so clean. At this moment... I am stapling.
Okay. But like, you're a wolf.
Oh, you're a wolf, yeah.
Okay.
When you're a werewolf, you can file things faster.
Make sure not to slobber all over your papers.
Uh-oh.
Oh, wait.
Oh, no, the werewolf ate my homework.
Dude, like when dogs grab the paper for you.
Yeah.
Okay. Jesus Christ. Okay.
Christ. All right. Okay. Okay. It's okay. They're just werewolves stapling things. All right. That's where we're at.
I'm gonna be so sad
and just
with this
stamping
over.
And fucking.
This official seal. I don't know. It's funny. They got a big feather pen.
They have a big. They use like actual like wax to like.
Shit, yeah.
And then they print in a little doggy.
Yeah, they got a specific like stamp, like what people do for signatures, but it's for a doggy.
Yeah, it's just a paw print
or a bone. It's not funny. We need to get on with the story. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. It's okay. Yeah. Let's keep going.
Being in charge does include a lot of paperwork from something, including transfer forms that have been looked over and signed, other packs requesting meetings, and other things like that. Oliver is the acting alpha since I haven't had my coronation, and my parents are gone. Yeah, I remember that.
I do remember. It was pretty dull from what I remember.
Yeah, so he does a lot of signing and things, but it's also explaining things that I'll need to know when I take over. The day of the funeral arrives, and I find myself in my room with Claudia getting dressed and ready to go. Once dressed, we sling bags over our shoulders and head downstairs to find all the boys standing in the entryway. The church we're going to is the local one. So you're religious wolves? I thought that you have a goddess.
Church. Yeah, it's
is
the
this
church
the
of the
church. She demands like weekly.
Why would you
prayer?
go to church? You've met with the wolf goddess. Now you know that you can meet with the wolf goddess
whenever
anywhere.
you want. Whenever she wants.
It's that Bill Burr bit where it's like, yo, God's everywhere. Why the fuck do we have to go to?
That's so true.
Do we have to go to church? This is such
you have to give like tithes and shit to your moon goddess? Like, explain your religion. I don't know. Okay.
Yo, a bunch of... God. Do you think the wolf goddess church also has a pedophile problem?
Dude, okay, all right. Well, I skipped over that one in my brain, but fucking
These
imagine...
puppies are getting touched. And no one's doing anything about it.
Okay. Okay, we're not even
spotlight more
3
like wolf light
into this. Not funny. It's not.
Mark Ruffalo.
Okay, all right.
All right, okay, I'm killing it. All right, I know I am. You don't have to fucking.
Christianity is such a fucking hold on us that it permeates our werewolf story.
Fiction.
You can't think of a world without a Christian funeral? You can't
do it, no.
That's where your imagination stops. You can think about werewolves.
But everything else, regular ass office job if you're an alpha.
Come on.
This world still has capitalism and paperwork that needs to get signed, all right? You bet your fucking ass the werewolf goddess still has fucking churches.
This is the same feeling I got when Harry Potter turned out to be a cop. Yeah. It's like, wait a minute, we did all this just for this?
Just for him to be a fucking cop,
Just for him to be a fucking cop, dude?
Christ.
Jesus,
oh my
okay.
God, all right, okay.
The church we're going to is the local one. The ceremony itself will be there when we will go back to the pack. Okay, I'm going to say that again because I fucked up.
Oh, okay, all right.
The ceremony itself will be there. Then we will go back to the pack house and the bodies will be buried in the clearing in the woods as we planned.
Okay. So why are you going to fucking church?
Why do you have to go to church?
Why is there a Christian fucking ceremony? Like, okay, don't get me wrong. No. This is what's this religion? Yeah, this is not.
You didn't even have a priest when they died.
Is the religion the moon goddess religion? Are we basing this moon goddess religion based on Christianity?
I think we're getting hung up on this too much.
No, we're not. Listen, all right, listen. We gotta watch fucking Dogma in 3 weeks, all right? Yeah. So now, listen, moon goddess Catholicism.
Dogma.
Wow, yeah.
All right, I'm gonna keep going. I happened to get there early, and Claudia, Connor, Elliot, and Ryder all decided to come with me. We all head outside and pile into the car and drive to the church.
Why wouldn't they go with you?
Yeah, they're kind of assholes if they just disappeared.
We're walking. Fucking you figure it out.
Fuck you. When we arrive, I head off to talk to the priest. Priest?
So is this a moon goddess? Okay.
I don't know. They're going to tell us. Okay. Taking the service to the priest taking the service while the others help put the remainder of stacked chairs out. Good job. Everybody's stacking up chairs.
The priest reminded you that all dogs go to heaven.
Yeah, that's nice.
That is nice. Well, that's a reassuring thing.
To be with Jesus Christ?
Apparently.
I don't know. We'll be keeping it simple, but I'm told you had a slideshow that will be played on the television in the foyer, he says. Yeah. I made it in Adobe PowerPoint.
Adobe Yo, that's
Microsoft Word PowerPoint.
Yeah.
Microsoft PowerPoint. Fuck you. Fuck you. I don't know. Shit. Adobe doesn't even have a slideshow.
That would be really funny. You spend $70 a year so you can have
It's a scam.
Yeah.
It's a fake thing.
Yeah, I'm still using 2007 PowerPoint, baby. Let's go.
They're wolves.
They're wolves.
God. Okay.
Oh, Christ.
Yes, this is it. I say, handing him the USB I had brought with me. I had spent 2 days going through all photos I could find with Oliver. We picked out a large group of them for the slideshow.
Does it play in the arms of the angel like the SPCA ads?
And it's got like a dog looking
real sad, yeah.
All right, you'll be sitting up the front, I gather, so you won't be speaking, he asks. No, I won't. I'm speaking at the grave, I tell him. He nods and heads up with the USB to set up the slideshow. I head over to the others who are standing at the front of the church. All good? Elliot questions as I reach them. I nod and manage a small smile that I send to him. He takes my hand in both of his and we stand around making small talk as we wait for people to arrive. He gives it a small squeeze once in a while, which I return. When people slowly start filing in, I head over to stand at the door. I get hugged by everyone that walks in before they take their seats. Eventually, everyone has arrived, so I head up to take my seat at the front. I'm in the front row, the right with Elliot, Connor, Claudia, and Ryder. It took some convincing to get them to sit with me. They felt they shouldn't.
Okay.
Oliver, his mate, the second in command, and his mate are all... Okay, Oliver, his mate, the second in command, and his mate are all sitting at the front to the left.
Okay.
The coffins are wheeled in. They should already be there.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, wait, that's... Unless it's... Well, actually, that's... I remember this from my dad's father's thing. They actually... Sometimes they'll carry them in, like... Not on wheels, but
yeah,
like...
sometimes
but that was like a
them
very,
in.
like, Irish... I think it was Catholicism wedding,
Yeah.
So that's possible
Like
that...
the pallbearers, yeah.
Yeah, was that when they were taking them out? I can't remember. I remember that for
Usually, I mean, I thought that's usually when you take them out to the grave and then you bury them.
Oh, okay. So I actually remember. Okay, I'm remembering it now. So what happened during that one was they did carry them in from the funeral home, took the hearse to the church.
Yeah.
And then he was part of the party that carried them out. Usually, and then carried them in and then carried them out.
Yeah, usually it's that.
So yeah, I guess that's what's happening now.
Wheeling them in is weird.
A little bit weird, yeah.
The coffins are wheeled in and the service begins. It's short, so it's not long until everyone's back in their cars and driving back into the house.
I want to know what religion this is, though. Why are we skipping over that? I want to know. I want to know why we're in church.
Everyone open your
wolf
Bibles. Your wolf Bibles.
To Moon Goddess 1-2.
Yeah. Come on. Do like a little creative shit. Make up a religion.
Make up a religion. No. Or else we have to assume the default. Yeah.
Exactly. We park and head around the pack and follow the path that leads to the clearing we're using. The 2 headstones are already there with lifts above the 2 graves that will lower the coffins into the ground. Everyone gathers around the graves and the coffins are placed on the lifts. The priest is standing saying a few words when he gestures for me to come up and say my speech. Claudia and Elliot release my hands and I step up to the front.
This is interesting. So, okay, I'm trying to... Because this is surprisingly written kind of involved, if this is as long as this is. Or it's like the speech long.
Speech is long.
Okay, but like, because like, I'm trying to figure out how this author knows about funerals. Because I feel like they just watch a bunch of TV and movies that have funerals in it.
Don't compliment this.
I'm not going to compliment this.
Because of what I'm about to say.
Okay.
Well...
is what you drink out of. Dad.
Get the fuck in there, Dad. Okay. Well,
here we are.
You know, when my parents died, the first thing I thought was, welp.
That's me. You might be wondering how I got
He's right behind me, isn't he?
Don't tell me.
Well, that happened.
Well, that just happened. Oh my God. Okay. So, well,
you all probably know me.
Get your head out of your own ass, Clara, whatever your fucking name is. Jesus Christ. You're the soon-to-be fucking alpha and the daughter. Everyone knows who you fucking are.
Okay.
You fucking nerd.
Okay, all right, okay, well.
That's getting censored.
Okay.
Jesus.
Well, you all probably know me. If you don't, I'm Kara. I'm Tyler and Karen's only child. Their names are Tyler and Karen, I forgot.
You know, I'm happy Karen's fucking dead then. Jesus, one less than one of them.
2 R's, though.
I don't fucking care.
So I felt that making a speech was what I needed to do. You all know my parents. They were the kind of people who could make friends with anyone. They were fiercely loyal, yet had a calming aura around them that made you feel like you could tell you anything.
Okay.
So
all right.
Let's say as a child, I couldn't really keep any secrets. One look in their faces and I spilled my guts. Not that I minded. They didn't serve judgments when you told them something or told you that you were grounded if you didn't do your homework.
And, you know, you get a stern talking to if you stayed up a little bit past your bedtime.
Just like the writer putting in, like, living out her fantasy of what she wants from her parents. They didn't beat you if you came home too late.
They wouldn't fight all the time and have screaming matches.
And Daddy came back.
When he got those cigarettes.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Oh, Christ.
Okay. They didn't serve judgments when you told them something. Or if they had to, they told you why they thought what they did. They'll be remembered for that and much, much more. As you might know, I'm not going to say what.
And so
EDC. As you might know, I left the pack a while ago to get my life sorted. You don't have to bring this up, dude. This is your parents.
Unless the next sentence is, and I wish I didn't, so I spend more time with them.
Yeah.
And I'm a better person because because of it.
Okay, as you might know, I left the pack a while ago to get my life sorted. I was having a pretty sucky time and felt that I needed a change.
What? You're doing this at your parents' fucking funeral, dude?
You know, like, sucky means like suck dick, right?
Yeah. I was really sucking dick at the time. You know what I'm saying? This is a wild fucking...
I told my parents and they just smiled and told me to go if I needed to. So off I went to Washington to live with my best friends. Every teenager's dream, really. Or so I thought.
Oh.
I talked to my parents at least once a week until things got hectic on both ends. God, I wish I'd tried harder to talk to them. So when I found out the news, they came rushing back. And here I am. I don't regret coming back because I got to spend what turned out to be their last few weeks with them. They will not be forgotten.
I mean, last few months. You were there for a while.
Yeah, dude. You went to school and shit.
Yeah.
I say, then head back over to stand with the other. This time I'm standing with Ellie on my left and Ryder on my right. That was it.
That was the end of the speech?
They will not be forgotten. Half of that was about you.
Yeah. Get your head out of your own ass.
Legitimately, half.
I didn't learn anything about your parents.
That was about you.
Yeah.
Okay, are you ready for this next sentence?
Yeah, I'm ready for this next sentence.
That was beautiful. Ryder says quietly in my ear. Oh, sorry. That was beautiful. All I can do is not, because tears have started running down my face. Ryder takes my hand in his and gives me a little squeeze. Elliot wraps his arm around my waist.
Bro, you fucking hate your parents, dude. Also, all of your friends are way too horny right now. Calm down.
And I rest my head on his shoulder. Ooh. The graves are lowered into the ground and fresh dirt is put on top of them. Everyone heads off to the pack house to have some afternoon tea and party. I stay there.
DJ, play You Can't Always Get What You Want by the Rolling Stones.
Okay.
Play
that was at a funeral too. With the minions.
Yeah, it was.
It was. Happy Papa Beep, Papa Beepa.
Siri played the great big gig in the sky.
I stay there looking at the graves by myself, or so I thought.
James,
my parents. That'd be really funny.
Oh, yeah. It's a ghost year, and then your ghost parents come by, and that's your wand thing, whatever the fuck the thing is in Harry Potter.
It's the smoke monster from Lost dressing up as your dead parents. Spoilers. I feel eyes on me and turn around thinking it's Claudia or someone waiting for me, but to my surprise, it's not. Standing at the very edge of the tree line, around 20 or so meters away from me, is a man. I can just make out his face from the shadow of the trees, and I'm struck by how he looks familiar. Not the I can put my name to that face kind of familiar. More of the way he stands and looks feels familiar.
It's her dad, but like in sunglasses and like a jacket and smoking. It's the beginning of Grand Theft Auto 5.
Yeah, like she walks over to him and then he's like, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Why'd I move to the city? I guess it was the weather.
Okay. I step towards him, but suddenly he shifts, so he fades into the dark of the trees. I try to follow him, but when I reach where he was standing a moment ago, he's gone. I shake my head.
To smell him? What?
No, like a dog.
Oh, yeah.
I shake my head and head back to the pack house. I sit down with Connor and eat a few biscuits, treats, and things that are being offered around.
Everyone's sitting for them. Everyone's sitting for their treats.
I'm waiting for them to say that I can have the treats on my nose.
Yeah, it's taking a while. Come on.
I'm very impatient, but I know that if I have to be good.
I gotta be good to have my treats.
How are you doing? Connor asks, snapping me out of my thoughts, which revolved around the mysterious man.
I saw my fucking dad on the trees, dude.
I'm okay, I say, nodding. He nods, but doesn't comment. Everyone kind of mulls around the living room and dining rooms for a while until the sky is well dark. Then one by one, people head off to bed. Do you want me to come stay in your room with you? Claudia asks as we walk up to the stairs. Blah, blah, blah. No, I'm okay. I'll see you in the morning, yeah? I ask her. Yeah, she says, pecking my cheek and heading off to her room.
Ooh.
Yeah, I know. Fuck Claudia, dude. Connor gives my hand a squeeze and he heads off to his own room.
Firm handshake. Firm. Your parents are dead.
Yep. Give me a yell if you need anything, Elliot says. I nod and he gives me a hug, then heads to his room. I'll see you tomorrow, Ryder says. Good job, Ryder.
Good boyfriend. Good
job.
So we're still on for brunch, right? We're still going to Denny's?
So I'm getting in a fight no matter what.
Okay, no matter what. No matter what. We're still going to Applebee's.
We're still going to Applebee's later because I'm getting in a fight no matter what.
God, Community is such a good show.
Very good. We
All
watched
right,
the Christmas special recently.
Yeah.
Yeah, have a good sleep, I say, smiling a little at him. He places a hand on my shoulder and smiles sadly at me, then heads off. I go up to my own room and shut the door behind me. I frown when I see something sitting on my dresser, so I walk over to it and pick it up. It's a piece of plain white card that's folded in half. I open it up and see sprawled small writing in black ink. Meet me at your parents' graves next week at midday.
What?
What day?
Yeah, which day of the week? Is it literally a week from now at 12?
I guess, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah. Meet me at your parents' graves next week at midday. We have things to discuss. I suck in a breath. Who would leave this for me? Was it the man from the gravesite? No shit, dude. It must be. But who was he? And what on earth could he have to talk about with me?
Yo, base and red pill to introduce a new character.
This late?
Yeah. If it is a new character, it's probably someone we know.
It's her real mate.
It's her real.
We went through all that stupid bullshit
to get to the real shit.
Yeah.
The writer just watched what is it? Whatever the movie where the head's in the box.
And yeah.
What is it? 7? Is that what it was?
I don't remember.
I can't remember now.
I think it is 7.
And it's like, yo, I need a good twist.
The first time I watched that, I was fucking a man. That's why you don't date film majors, guys. Because then he'll be like, hey, you want to go home and watch 7? And you'll be like, yeah. And then you're doing Doggy and you don't know the plot of 7.
Meanwhile, I'm a respectable man. I made you do Reverse Cowgirl too. Sorry to bother you. Like a good boyfriend.
Movies, yeah.
Better movie, yeah.
He also made me watch The Happening.
And Missionary, right? So you can't even see the screen.
Yeah, it was fucked up.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah. Okay.
That's
right.
a TikTok.
But imagine getting railed and then like in the background it's like, what's in the box?
Christ. Okay, all right, okay. So that's Is that the end of the chapter?
Yeah, but we got an author's note.
All right, what's the author's note?
Hey guys, Greg Turkington here.
Who do you want the character to be?
It's movie time.
It's movie time.
Sorry that it always take me ages to update. It took me a while to figure out what I wanted to do. So what did you guys think? Who could this mysterious man be, and what does he want with Kara? Let me know what you think in the comments, or if you have any ideas for the future of the book, then stick it in the comments as well. If you don't want to leave a comment, then feel free to send me a direct message. I'm always up for talking to anyone who reads this book. Comment and vote. Thanks.
Okay, new theory. 30th chapter is not meant to be the end of this book.
Like it's still going?
I think it's meant to still keep going, but she just gave up on it.
Wow.
That's my theory, because now I'm thinking, all right, we're introducing someone new. Maybe, theoretically, this was supposed to be the end of the first act.
Ooh.
All right, that's my new
That's a
judgment.
lot of chapters, though.
It is, yeah. Okay, but like most books have like chapters that go up into like the 70, 80 mark. You know what I mean?
No.
Okay, well, maybe Dan Brown, but you know.
Yeah, James Patterson, maybe.
I don't know. Yeah, I really don't know, actually. Because that seems like this seems weird to do it like this.
I feel like in shitty writing territory, yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Something dramatic to close it out.
Just to close it out, yeah. But I don't know, because I'm trying to think, okay, don't get me wrong. I am definitely basing this on like fucking monomyth fucking bullshit, right?
Yeah, for sure.
But like...
we gotta see.
We gotta see. We can still see.
Whole point.
All right, I'm curious to see who this person is, though. Are we doing another chapter? It better be in this chapter.
Let's hope.
If it starts with Ryder's POV, I'm gonna fucking I'm gonna go ape shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna go dog shit?
I'm gonna go wolf shit.
Oh shit. All right, Kara's POV.
Okay, good. Yeah. We don't need a doggy bag for this one.
Which I don't know why they keep telling us that.
Yeah, I think we can kind of.
We can.
I guess because you changed the POVs a few times, I guess.
But it's been Kara's POV for like 4 chapters now.
Yeah, I think we
got it.
I think this failed experiment of doing different POVs has run its course.
Yeah. Okay.
I think you fucked it up when you centered the death of the main character's parents around some fucking cracker.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm upset. I don't like this.
got some resentments here.
I got some resentments
in the studio.
Yeah.
Kara's POV. I've been going back and forth for the past few days trying to figure out whether to tell the others or not.
Yes.
I've been going back and forth trying to decide if I want to make a bad decision or a good decision.
Have some fucking backup. Jesus Christ, you idiot.
I'm the leader of the pack. I'm a teenage girl.
I think I'm on the top of a lot of people's shit lists now.
A man wants to meet with me in the middle of the day next to my parents' graves.
Very symbolic, yeah.
Wondering
if this is a good idea to go alone on this one.
Yeah.
just fuck it. Why not?
Okay. I'm okay, I say, sending him a smile and nodding. I'm not so sure. You've been doing that every day since the funeral. Maybe you're not ready to be back at school. No one will mind if you take a week off and then come back, Claudia pitches in. No, honestly, I'm fine. Just a little distracted. I'll be fine. Just need to stay out of my head. That's what someone who's fine says.
Yeah. When my face went girl boxing. I just gotta get out of my own head and start thinking about numbers.
I just gotta grind.
I just gotta grind set my way for my parents.
I say, shaking my head. All right, but you know we're all here for you, Connor says, grinning with apple in his mouth. Yeah, close your mouth, I say, shoving him.
Someone doesn't want to have fun around here.
All he does is grin. I shake my head. So tomorrow is the weekend. What are we going to do? Claudia asks. Nothing. Or homework. Exams aren't far away. Maybe we do something? Ryder asks, picking up his apple and taking a bite. We have to at least have a movie night. We need to spend more time together, she insists. We already live in the same house. How is that not enough? Connor asks. Come on, guys, she begs.
Guys,
all
All Quiet on the Western Front just released. You guys want to... We gotta watch it.
Okay. All right, fine. But you are not picking the movie. Last time that happened, we only watched chick flicks for an entire night, Elliot says. Aw, come on. Those are good movies, right, Kara? She asks, turning to look at me. I do agree they were great movies, but I think it is their turn, though, I say, shrugging.
Holding a fucking pipe in your hand, too, like you're some, like...
I do agree those movies were good.
I do agree, yes.
You just say that because you love action movies as well, she says, frowning.
She's not like the other girls.
Yeah. Maybe a little, I say, smiling innocently at her. Soon enough, it's Saturday morning and we're making plans for the movie night. We'll pick out the movies, and Claudia, you said you'd go to the supermarket to get the food, Connor says. Yep, I am. Kara, you up for coming? Claudia asks me. I can't. I actually have something to do. I'll catch up with you guys soon, I say, standing up and heading towards the back door.
So you didn't tell anyone that this was going on today?
No, she's just putting herself in danger. That's cool.
Cool.
Awesome. Love that. Love that for her.
We need
really
conflict
good role
somehow.
Model for all little girls everywhere.
Yeah.
It's been a week.
Remember, guys, if you meet up with a stranger, don't tell any of your friends your location, and don't send them your iPhone location at all.
And lie.
And lie to them.
I have to read this next sentence.
Okay.
It's been a week, so where I'm really going is to find the mysterious man and find out what he wants to tell me. How fucking stupid do you think we are?
Us to be? You know, listen,
they
sometimes
don't know that I know this trick. Like, what?
And what you're about to see is something a little secret that I haven't told anyone yet.
Is this for just people who like just learned how to read?
Yeah. This is just in case you decided to start reading the story at this chapter. You know, just in case. Some people will, when they open up a Wattpad story, they just keep clicking the arrow button and they're like, stop.
Ads. Decide to stop at chapter.
You don't know when the ads start.
23. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
What chapter is this?
23.
Oh, so there's 7 more chapters. Okay.
Yeah. Well, after this is done, yeah.
Christ.
We're going to find the mysterious man and find out what he wants to tell me. The only thing is that I haven't told anyone about him.
Good idea.
I'm yawning because the story's so fucking boring. And I don't plan on telling anyone until I know who he is and why he wants to talk to me. So here I am alone walking back to my parents' graves.
Ladies,
I walk this empty street on the boulevard of broken dreams.
Ladies, again, don't tell anyone where you're going. Never cover your glass. Don't check the license plate of the Uber you're about to get in. A lot of good lessons that we can continue to extrapolate on from this. Fucking
Just imagine her
stupid.
walking down the street with fucking glasses.
And it's in 4:3, like the music video.
Yeah, for sure.
It's in LA. Fucking Skid Row.
Yeah, exactly. I've been visiting every day since the funeral, but this time the silence of the graveyard ahead of me seems eerily rather than calming. I stand in front of the grave since the clearing is empty. I stare at the gravestones, letting my mind wander until I hear movement behind me. I quickly turn around, and there, standing a few meters in front of me, is the same man I saw a week ago, only this time I can see him clearly. He has a strong, chiseled face with piercing blue-gray eyes and stubble sprawled across his jaw.
My dad reincarnated, dude.
I'm legitimately thinking about Jack's dad from Lost.
Oh, yeah, shit.
He's a lot taller than me with broad shoulders and a broad chest. All this kind of adds up to a physically imposing man, but something about him almost seems soft and kind. Who are you? I ask him, stepping a little closer. This time he doesn't move. He just watches my movements.
Why would you go closer to him? You don't know who he is. You just said he's like fucking taller than you. Yeah, is the next line real good? Is the next line real? I'm your lost brother.
You probably don't recognize me, or you might not even remember me, he says. His voice is slightly gravelly and deep. What's your name? I ask. Travis, he responds. I gotta get through this, dude. It gets so much crazier.
Travis McElroy.
Travis, he responds. I stop walking towards him and instead freeze completely. Travis Robertson? I ask quietly.
Who the fuck was this guy ever mentioned? No. I don't remember.
So you do remember me, he states, smiling. Hard to forget my childhood best friend, I say, smiling a little. I take the last few steps towards him and launch myself into his arms, which makes him laugh. My arms wrap around his neck, and his wrap themselves around my waist, leaving my feet dangling off the ground. I missed you, I mumbled into his shoulder. I missed you too, Shorty, he says.
I am hip and cool.
I missed you too, Shorty. What the fuck is happening?
Hey. Where you been, Loca?
I think that's what it is.
That's probably what it is.
That's so what it is. Wow. I release him and he sets me back on my feet. I didn't recognize you. Last time I saw you, you were much smaller and less fuzzy, I say, poking his stubbled jaw. This makes him chuckle. Yeah, well, you don't exactly look the same. You were, what, 7 when I left? You've grown up. And well, I might add, he says, grinning cheekily. And well, I might add, he says, grinning cheekily at me.
It'd be really funny if her things started glowing now, just to It'd be
funny as fuck, yeah. You don't look so bad yourself, I say, shrugging. Silence falls and the elephant in the room is slowly suffocating me. Why did you leave? I ask him in a quiet voice.
That's not the elephant in the room. The elephant in the room is why'd you have to sneak around the funeral?
Yeah, what's up? Why are you being a sneaky
little snake, dude? What the fuck? You're supposed to be a dog. Stop being a snake.
Stop being a snake. I don't know. Mom and Dad just woke me up early one morning and told me we had to leave. That we were moving to my uncle's pack, Travis explains, sighing a little. They told you nothing? I ask. No, I assume it's because my uncle on mother's side needed someone to become alpha after he stepped down. He says calmly. Wait, what? My eyes widening. My uncle had no children, so I was the closest viable male to take over his position. So you're an alpha? Yes, I am now. Have been for around 6 years. That's insane, I say, smiling and shaking my head. A little. Mind you, I hear you will be an alpha soon enough. Yes, the coronation is in 2 weeks. I guess things change a lot in 10 years. Yeah, I guess they do. But I am curious. What exactly are you fucking doing here?
Yeah, literally. Yeah, what the fuck are you doing here? It'd be really funny if he's like, well, technically, I'm going to come and be alpha of this one.
Ooh,
yeah,
cool.
It's an alpha fight.
Ooh, I ask him. Not to be rude or anything, but it has been 10 years. No, it's okay. I understand. I heard about your parents and your coronation, but also because I have a proposition to make. It will have to wait until you become the alpha, but I felt like I should come early so I could see you and we could catch up, he explains. I nod, but don't say anything.
So it's probably a merging of the packs then, right? That's probably what. But then that would lead to the alpha versus alpha.
I know, right?
Unless you have a fucking weird fucking commune
or
co-op
alpha. To marry her or something.
But that's not.
I don't know how that works. I don't know.
Did the moon goddess fuck up and make that guy the mate of her?
You don't have to marry your mate.
I mean, yeah, it's true, but still.
I'm sorry, I know this is strange. I mean, I show up randomly after 10 years of being away, but I want to be back in your life, he says. Things are going to be different. We are different now. We're older. I'm different. I say, glancing towards my parents.
I'm not like the other.
I say, glancing toward my parents' grave.
Yeah, there's one. That's a pretty big difference.
That's different, yeah.
Yeah, my parents are dead. I'm a pretty changed person now. Except for the fact that it's kind of dull, yeah.
Yo, that's such a fucking... So that's really why. It was to show that she's different. That's why you killed her parents, author? Are you fucking kidding me?
You know, sometimes being God...
And somehow you wrote fucking 24 fucking chapters with a person where you've put them through nothing other than their parents dying. And somehow you figured out how to show us nothing of this character. I am so mad, actually. Now that you've done this,
you've admitted to it. Yeah. I'm different. Dead parents' fucking heads on their...
Dead parents card. I have dead parents now. Shut the fuck up.
I'm different now.
Somehow you managed to create a character that is static the entire way through, even while going through...
Even the worst thing.
Like crazy trauma. God bless.
Beautiful. I love it.
I'm so mad. Okay.
I love it so much. I'm happy. I'm happy as boy right now.
I know, and I'm sorry about your parents. They were good people, he says, placing one of his large hands lightly on my forearm. You know what they say about large hands?
As a fat fucking dog cock, dude.
Dog cock is the name of my next band. Thank you, Baltimore. We are Dog Cock. Thank you, I say. Well, we should get back so I can introduce you to the pack, I say. He nods and we walk side by side back to the pack house. Full pack meeting outside on the lawn, I say through my mind link to the pack. And everyone's like, damn, this bitch loves meetings.
And I hate emails. This meeting could not have been
another email. I gotta file it into my Outlook wolf brain file.
Yeah, God.
Everyone is out here in a flash, and I called their attention. Well, as strange as this sounds, I have an interesting announcement to make. We have the alpha of another pack coming to join us for a while. He happens to be an old friend of mine, so some of you may know him. Welcome, Travis Robertson, I say, gesturing to him. He smiles and gives everyone a small wave while the rest of the pack claps. That's all, so you can go back to your day. I say, everyone leaves, some introducing...
Adjourn.
This could have been an email.
This could have been an email.
Everyone leaves, some introducing themselves to Travis before they leave. Soon enough, it's just me, Travis, Claudia, Elliot, Ryder, Connor, Oliver, and Carlene.
Who the fuck is Carlene? What? Wait.
I think that's Oliver's mate.
Oh, okay. Sorry. All right. Still, though.
Yeah, we're just picking up people.
Yeah. Right at the end, you know? Just filling it up. Fill to the brim of characters.
Okay. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just reading ahead.
Yeah, okay.
You've got some explaining to do, Claudia states.
What?
He says you got some explaining to do, but I wanted to do it like the Lucy.
Oh, yeah.
I love Lucy. You got some explaining to do. I smile at her sheepishly. Yeah, I do. How about we go inside? It's kind of a long story. 30 chapters to be exact of nothing. Of just crazy bullshit that you're going to want to kill me halfway through because it's terrible. Anyway, hey guys, so I know this book has kind of gone in a completely different direction, but I hope you're still enjoying it. What do you think of this chapter? What do you think of Travis? Please tell me what you're thinking in the comments. It would mean a lot. Comment and vote. Thanks. I really want to emphasize.
Yeah.
Not one comment.
Wow.
They are done.
I think people have left. I think after you pull out the duel card, I think most people
have left.
Probably have left. Yeah. So this is becoming now a character study of the author.
Yeah.
Still pushing on, yelling.
Can I give you
no
a
one
hint for next week?
Yeah, you can give me a hint.
Carlene's POV. You're 6 chapters away from the end.
This is fucking bullshit. Okay, I'm sorry I moved your mic, Sarah, but I'm fucking done.
Thanks. Canceled this show? Wow. Okay, bye. I'll go play Assassin's Creed in the other room. Shit. Or new Skyrim.
Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. You can't just bring in a new character. Basically a new character that we don't know shit about to bring it for their POV?
Yeah.
Are you insane? I can't do this. I can't fucking do. Oh my god, I would have gotten eaten fucking alive at 13, at 14 years old, dude. At my fucking stupid fucking rapist art school. Are you shitting me?
I didn't teach you how to be rapists, all right?
No, but there were a lot of rapists there. Yeah.
There were.
Yeah.
So maybe they were. Huh.
It's fucking ridiculous. Are you kidding me? Are you no, don't do that. I really can't stress. It's not that hard to know when a train's about to crash. You know what I mean? Maybe don't park your car on the fucking rails, guys. Jesus Christ.
That would be more interesting than whatever this is.
Yeah. I really, why?
Every bad mistake is like, now it's annoying. And
it's annoying as shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was fun at first.
It was.
But it's getting
now
tedious.
We're too deep.
It's getting tedious now. I'm getting
the rest.
Like, I'm really.
Yeah.
How many? We have 7 more chapters?
6 chapters.
6 more chapters?
So we got, So we got the 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So yeah, 7.
7? Okay.
7.
Oh my god. My Immortal better be better than this.
It is. It's
okay,
way better.
Good. Because, like, yeah, I'm really.
I mean, it's way worse.
Okay, good. But, like, this is
way,
really
way worse. It's got, like, Draco Malfoy in it and shit.
At least that'll be interesting, maybe.
Yeah, it's really interesting.
Wow, that's such a, that's whiplash.
That's, okay, My Immortal is, like, a shit post.
Okay, this is genuine. That's, oh, God.
Yeah.
Wedding.
What's annoying about this one is that it's genuine.
It's really genuine.
I haven't seen any wolf stuff in a long time.
Like I don't know. Good for you for writing something, but like holy fuck.
Yeah. Even I'm like, you're wearing me down. I used to be your supporter, man. I don't know anymore. Yeah.
We've wasted so much time.
Guys have changed. Points to dead parents.
Just point to the rotting corpses while you're at it. Fuck it. Just you should have done that before you. Why did you introduce them? Why'd you have to do a twist? You didn't have to do a twist. You could have just showed up.
If the author doesn't have dead parents and people go to her and they're like, I have dead parents, and then she's like, it made you into a better person. Suck my dick.
It made you a different person.
It made me worse.
Sarah, you're the dead parents expert.
Mm-hmm.
At the funeral, would you say that was a good speech or a bad speech?
Yeah, that was pretty fucking terrible.
That's pretty
okay. Some free advice for people whose parents are going to die at some point. You want to make a speech. Weird to make a speech.
On this Independence Day.
There is such a thing at a funeral called making a speech, and that's the eulogy.
Yeah.
That's not done like at the grave site.
Yeah.
That's done during the service.
That's really fucking weird, yeah.
And then you get up there and you talk about the person that died. And of course you got to talk about yourself a little bit because
that's also yourself
you're experiencing that person through yourself.
No, no, you talk about yourself in relation to that person. You don't just say, I had a goofy time in Washington.
No, you should never be like that. Yeah, and honestly, you should feel shame every time. Every time you ever write, in my life, this has happened. Every writer, ever, when you're writing an essay, persuasive essay, and you go, in my life and my personal experience, this happened to me. Feel shame and have the thought, I shouldn't write that.
Should put that in now.
Because 9 times out of 10, if you're a bad writer, it's going to be bad.
Yeah.
That's what I was taught when I was writing essays and shit. Persuasive, explanatory, doesn't fucking matter. Analysis essays, it doesn't matter. If you write about God, yourself, or your mom, it's gonna sound like shit. That's like literally a rule that was taught to me before. Unless you're like a really fucking good writer.
Yeah.
Then you can probably write about your mom and make it sound good.
True.
But you're not a good writer.
So yeah, maybe tone it back a little bit. You should not
talk about yourself in any instance.
God.
Especially if you haven't written in a long time.
Yeah. Yeah, trust me. I'm not going to go to Word right now and be like, it was a summer's day when I was born.
Like, right.
Yeah.
So, okay. My dad dies.
Okay.
I get up to do the eulogy. Hi, guys. So some of you might not know who I am. I'm Sarah, John's daughter. I'm a music major.
My dad loved music.
I've been playing the viola for 20 years. Yeah, I'm pretty young. He was pretty old. That's why he died. Because he's old.
Didn't get to spend enough time with him.
Only 19. Yeah, my dad was pretty cool. Anyway, I've been having a pretty sucky time lately. And yeah, all right. He's gonna not be forgotten. Bye. Yeah, that's bad, actually. That's a bad...
Standing ovation. Standing O, dude.
And you know what's funny? When I was 19 and I was at my dad's funeral, I didn't do the eulogy. I think Forrest got up and said some stuff. And then I think my cousin Pete did the eulogy. And I was really kind of pissed for like a couple of years.
That you didn't...
That I couldn't do. I think I read the We Walk Through the Valley of the Shadow of Death poem.
Oh, yeah.
But I was mad that I didn't get to do a eulogy. And now, as a 25-year-old, I'm like, I am so glad they didn't let me do one at 19. Holy
shit. It would have been what we call an epic fail.
Yeah. They made a mistake letting me choose the music.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think that's great.
Christ. I'm sorry. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's fucking awesome, dude. Getting up at your dad's funeral being like, sup, guys? You don't know who I am. What?
Again, get your head out of your own ass.
Yeah, get your head out of your own ass. If it's 90% about you, it's bad.
Yeah. Holy fuck, dude. Fucking awesome. As in literally awesome. Awe-inspiring.
Yeah.
I am in awe. Yeah. I am in shock. I don't know how we're supposed to continue this episode. I don't know how.
Reddit.
Ads, actually. This podcast was sponsored in part by Reddit. The Reddit. They just released their annual Reddit recap, where basically they give you a personalized recap of everything that you've done over the year.
Yeah.
So it involves all your top communities, your new communities. They even suggest like new communities that you can like
which is pretty cool.
That was pretty cool. Yeah, like I had a bunch of I spent a lot of time on like one of my favorite games, and they recommended a bunch of other similar games and other like strategy type stuff.
Yeah, I spent a lot on Jack White, so they recommended me the Beck subreddit, which is actually I never thought about that. So
yeah, it makes sense. Cool. Yeah, you've talked about Beck a bunch. Yeah,
I love Beck.
But yeah,
so. No.
And they have a bunch of other features. They have a cool like a banana, how many bananas you scrolled, which I looked it up. Apparently a banana is like 7 inches. So times that by 7 inches. And that's how long you've scrolled on Reddit.
Wow. I scrolled many bananas.
Yeah. They also show you how much it is to get to the moon. Mine was like 2/10.
Mine was 7/10.
Not bad. Nice.
I know. All right.
And they also give you at the end a very nice digitalized playing card with all of your stats and also like a nice little subtype that you are. Apparently I'm the one that's most likely to get downvoted.
Really?
Yeah, no, it's not a bit. I'll tell you that later.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
Yeah. Go check it out when you get the chance. The link is currently in the description of this podcast on both YouTube and all the podcasting sites and in our link tree. Welcome to the ad break.
Hello.
Yeah, are you enjoying this podcast so far?
Do you like it?
I hope you do. And if you do,
I do.
I do too. And you should like, comment, subscribe, and hit the goddamn bell.
You should hit that goddamn bell.
And if you're on TikTok, fucking like, comment, share, and follow us on TikTok. Copy that link, baby.
Heck yeah, baby.
And rate us 5 stars on Apple and Spotify podcasts. Yeah, you should.
Oh, yeah.
And if you want to support the podcast financially, there's a couple ways to do it. You can go on over to buymeacoffee.com/APWSTR. If you have $3 to spare, you can buy us a coffee and we'll say whatever you have to say as long as you guys on racist,
as long as it's
homophobic.
not bad.
Okay, so Caitlin, she, her, bought us 10 coffees.
Hello.
Thank you for the support, Caitlin.
And thank you, yeah.
Hey guys, I just started listening about a month ago, and as soon as I got hooked, bam, radio silence.
Oh.
It's 12:07 as I am sending this coffee with no new episodes since 11:22. I am worried. Please respond. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I did respond to this one specifically in the Buy Me Coffee, like, hey, there's a new episode tomorrow.
Yeah,
because this one was like right after we recorded too.
The holidays hit us hard, man.
Holidays hit us hard, and the wedding hit us hard. We're sorry.
Yeah.
I feel like you got me interested, then left me high and dry like a bad country song. Hope you're well and that you'll be back soon. P.S. It'd be cool if you told my partner Josh hi too, so he doesn't feel left out. Hi, Josh. Hey, Josh. Thank you for watching the podcast.
And you tell your girlfriend to not relate us to a bad country song because we have lives. Thanks for your money.
Thanks for your money, but also I'm sorry. It was a rough week.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, fucking Pepper bought us 4 coffees.
Thanks, Pepper.
Thank you, Pepper. Hey guys, you guys are saying hey guys, and I can't think of Greg Turkington.
Greg Turkington here.
I love it. Keep doing it.
Yeah, do it.
Hey guys, I'm a big fan of the podcast. If you guys are looking for Matt Damon movies, I watched Team America World Police while on acid, and his character's performance was amazing.
Nice. We'll see. We'll see if that's true or if it's the acid talking.
Also, respectfully, Sarah is a baddie. If I wasn't married, 3 eye emojis, the looking emojis. Josh would have another pansexual non-binary to compete with, lol.
Hell yeah.
Anyway, 3 of these are for Sarah and 1 is for Josh since women still don't have equal rights. Love y'all.
I love this
Got some
trend.
Bad news for you guys.
Josh is going to take 50 anyway.
I'm going to take 50 anyway.
It's a crime.
And since I'm the one that has power, I still, listen, you can say that. I still got half a power share. Yeah. And also I'm a cis white guy. So I could get away with being like, I'm going to take the 3 coffees.
Wow.
I'm going to take them.
You would really do that to me?
Totally do
that.
The
love of your life, the light of your life, you would really do that to me? Damn. Guess the patriarchy is real, huh?
Yeah, it's coming. It's affecting our relationship, dude.
Yeah, it is. Well, yes, it does. It affects everything. The patriarchy.
BuyMeCoffee.com/APWSTR. If you don't want to hear the ads and you don't want ads on fucking your Spotify or your YouTube, the AdSense Anchor ads, they have those exist now.
They do.
You can go over to patreon.com/APWSTR. You'll get ad-free releases, exclusive releases. We're gonna do the Matt Damon podcast. I'm hoping tomorrow to have the Matt Damon podcast done and I can put it out for patrons.
Okay, nice.
And have that like at least ready for them.
Sweet.
And for now, I think, the Matt Damon podcast is going to be exclusive to Patreons, the whole thing. I might release only the first episode to everybody as a little teaser once we have a bunch more of them done.
Yeah.
But for now, Matt Damon, we're going to be experimenting with that. And I guess we're going to do a special episode on Team America World Police.
Well, yeah, we have to.
Yeah. He's not in it, but he's mentioned in it. He's like a...
He's mentioned
He's a character in it.
Well, if he's a character, then we got to watch it.
But he's not in it.
How is he? Oh, he didn't.
They parody Matt Damon.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, yeah. We could watch it.
We can still watch it. Do like a little special thing. Yeah. Okay.
It's not a Matt Damon movie.
But Matt Damon's the character is Matt Damon, is it? This is confusing.
I understand what you're saying. It's not Matt Damon. They parody Matt Damon.
They parody Matt Damon. Yes.
But that would be a nice break from having to watch
a Matt Damon movie. That's fair.
Me.
Okay, that's fair then. That's fair. So okay. So Matt Damon podcast is coming out soon if it's not already out. And fucking, if you become a channel member, you won't get the exclusive content or the ad-free stuff, but during our live streams, you'll get emotes. Someone commented today, do channel members get the same thing as Patreon?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I'm going to say that now. We're tweeting it like a Twitch subscription, basically.
Yeah.
Where, like, if you're there, you get the, what is it? Emotes, pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much.
And that's why it's only like $2.
Yeah, it's not that expensive.
But yeah, Patreon's only $1. We had a bunch of new patrons this week. Thank you to those patrons.
Thank you so much.
They're not hearing this because they don't have this ad, so
they don't know that we're thanking them.
But we thank you all for being here. Thank you all for watching. Again, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell. Send good vibes. All right, back to the show.
Bye.
We got some Reddit stories.
Movie time.
It's movie time. It's Reddit time.
Okay, I had to scroll a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, I got one of my stories got fucking deleted, dude.
Damn dog.
But I got the what's it called? It's in a comment. Apparently, Am I the Asshole started doing the. I don't know if I said this before.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they post the stories. I'm just gonna have to scroll down a little bit, but we'll be fine.
Okay.
But yeah.
This is not from Am I the Asshole. This is from Legal Advice.
Ooh. Did you know you have rights?
Constitution says you do.
All right, let's see what the Constitution will say about this one.
Okay. Looking into suing my teacher for wrongfully failing me for a course. What are my chances, and is this worth pursuing?
I'm gonna hear this out. Listen, I think a lawyer, get the best lawyer in the game, you might be able to.
It's funny to go straight to suing a teacher.
Yeah.
Instead of talking to the dean.
Yeah, if you think it's wrongful.
If you think it's wrongful and the teacher's being a weirdo, you go to his boss, and then you go to his boss's boss.
You ask for a manager.
You don't serve him with
papers. show up for an exam instead of giving
take all of his money.
All right, guys, give me your homework.
You still get the F.
What the fuck is this? Isn't homework.
You've been served.
You've been served.
Okay, all right. I'll start by establishing that I am a straight A student, and I have always been close to the top of my class. I work hard, and I am extremely dedicated to my studies. So I was extremely surprised recently to see that I have a failing grade in my English class.
Gasp.
I was shocked and devastated, and I knew there must have been some mistake. I immediately went to my English teacher and asked her to explain the grade. She told me that I had missed several classes and that I had not completed all of the assignments.
What?
I was furious and told her that she must have graded my work incorrectly, as the syllabus did not outline attendance as a requirement for passing the class.
Okay, interesting. But you still just didn't show up?
She told me that this was something she explained in person on the first day, but I did not attend specifically because her syllabus did not reflect that attendance was a requirement.
That you have to show up on your first day. Most colleges would fucking drop your ass if you don't. What?
In addition, I apparently did not turn in many assignments that were only dispensed in person.
Yeah, that's what happens.
I had been following along online and doing whatever was posted online, but I had no way of knowing that there was additional work, as this again was not outlined in the syllabus.
You're on some, this is some pretty shaky legal grounding already. Yeah.
Common sense is you go to the class.
You go to class, yeah. Do you have an IQ? What the fuck? What are you doing?
She refused to change the grade even after this explanation, and she condescendingly told me that attendance and completing assignments were important components of the class. I was honestly livid at this point because this has the potential to disrupt my path to graduation if I don't pass. I decided to consult with my family lawyer and see if I had any grounds to sue my teacher for failing me because of my poor attendance. This meeting is planned to happen next week, but I want to go in equipped with as much knowledge as possible.
So I went to Reddit.
Yeah, for legal advice. I know it sounds ridiculous, but I truly believe that I am the victim here. My teacher has wronged me and caused me great emotional distress. I am entitled to a fair and accurate evaluation of my performance, and I should not have to suffer because of her unfair grading practices. I want to sue her and make her pay for the harm she has caused me. I know on the surface this sounds unreasonable, but I think when the details are explained, there can be a case. What are my chances of winning a lawsuit against my teacher? Any advice would be greatly appreciated.
Okay, so I'm not a legal expert. I'm a Redditor, like many other people in the comment section probably are.
Well, there's some of them.
Some of them are probably lawyers, yeah. I'm going to take a wild guess. The wildest, with all this information, you probably don't have a case on your...
So I want to note that the top mod comment is, I think we're done here. Locked.
Locking it.
Okay.
Yeah.
The top comment is, this wasn't an online class. A syllabus isn't a legal document. I'm really not understanding how one signs up for an in-person class but doesn't know they have to go and then is surprised when there is stuff they missed and then subsequently failed.
Yeah, literally.
Why didn't you go the first day?
Guys, listen, I stopped going to my classes. I understand that I failed. That's not a...
Yeah, no, you have
I'm an adult.
Take the responsibility.
Yeah. Listen, I'll take the blame on that one. I'm not going to email my teachers being like, why the fuck do I got an F? How bad is your mouth agape in shock?
Okay, so this is another comment. I know it sounds ridiculous, but I truly believe that I am the victim here. That's because it is. You didn't show up to class. You missed instruction and assigned materials. As a result, you didn't pass.
Yeah.
I had no way of knowing that there was additional work. Sure you did. By attending class.
Yes.
You might have an argument that you should have been dropped from the course if you didn't show up at all for the first 2 weeks instead of failed. That's about it.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, that's the only thing, but that's way too late.
But it's also like your responsibility.
Yeah.
Your teacher doesn't have to like notate whether you're there or not. I feel like that's a ridiculous thing to ask for a professor.
Yeah,
you're
right.
an adult in college. You have to tell them whether or not you're going to show up to class.
That's true, yeah.
If you want to be like...
To not go in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you don't show up and you don't tell them, it's not their responsibility to reach out to be like, hello, little baby, are you okay?
No, you get failed.
That's not, you get failed, yeah.
Yeah.
That would be ridiculous.
That would be fucking ridiculous, yeah.
If I, as an adult, decide to not go to class and not email my teacher, I don't want my fucking teacher emailing me and being like, oh, you little baby, what's going on?
Yeah, I'd be infantilized at that point.
I would be like, shut up. I'm not there. I'm drinking. I'm day drinking.
Yeah.
I'm making bad decisions.
Yeah.
It's making me feel guilty.
Rock and roll.
Okay. So that's what the fucking person said. Then OP responded.
Okay.
And got negative 800 karma.
Whoa, hell yeah.
I'm not sure when you went to college, but nowadays it is common for even classes that are labeled in person to host the majority of work online.
No,
it's not true. And some classes do not factor in attendance when doing grades.
They would
never, ever.
No, yeah, I think attendance is always part of my grades.
And if they don't, I think they specifically specify that they don't do attendance.
Yeah, they specify it, or they'll say like if you miss like you get 1 or 2 classes you can skip. Other than that, you go down to letter grade. That's what I've usually seen.
Well, I mean, like in classes where attendance isn't really a big deal, they'll either say it or
they'll say it. Yeah,
you show up on the first day and they're like, you don't have to come.
And they'll also say they'll call it a hybrid class if anything. It's like
that's true. It's
a mix between in and out. Yeah.
This syllabus did not outline attendance as a requirement, so I acted in accordance with that. I think most college students in my position would have similar rationale. No one would. Yeah,
that's why the class was fully empty. Everyone else thought that too.
So the person that they responded to, is a teacher, is a professor.
Oh shit. Let's see. Well, what do they know? They probably wrote a shitty syllabus.
I've taught in several, as well as been an administrator in higher education. FAFSA and accreditation requirements mandate attendance. Instruction takes place during course hours. You didn't show up, you missed instruction, that includes assignments, you failed the course. Attendance policies don't need to be posted in a syllabus. The school will have one listed with add drop policies. There is no universe in which you are getting a grade changed via a lawsuit. The best you could hope for and still not get is to have the grade removed. There's already going to be a policy in place for that via retaking the course. Yeah, just retake the course.
Yeah, at that point, and go in person. Fucking learn.
They said emotional distress, and apparently there's a criteria you need to have emotional distress for legal actions.
Yeah.
And it was like nothing you explained
so far has been emotional distress.
To the point where you could sue.
Yeah.
And the person was like, well, my family would say so. I just love it. I love stuff like this.
God,
it's fun.
Fucking dummy.
What a dummy.
All right, so you have no grounds. Solved it. We're lawyers now. We're not lawyers. We're not professionals.
Very much like Matt Damon in School Ties.
Yeah. Cry! Oh God!
I'm gonna start making references to Matt Damon movies now.
Yeah, we're gonna.
People are gonna be like, "You must love Matt Damon because you've seen all of his movies, dude." And be like, "Actually, I hate that bastard."
Am I the asshole for getting my girlfriend a Cricut instead of a sewing machine?
Wow, that is incredibly different.
Yeah.
What an idiot.
Yeah.
Wow.
So,
yeah.
Hi, I'm male 26 and my girlfriend, Sarah, is female 27.
Me? I'm not 27 though.
Yesterday was Sarah's birthday. A couple weeks ago. It
was my birthday yesterday too.
She requested a song. Can I read my fucking story? Hi, I'm male 26. My girlfriend, Sarah, is female 27. Yesterday was Sarah's birthday. A couple weeks ago, she requested a sewing machine for her birthday gift. Even though she already had one that was not broken, I agreed to get it for her. Since I'm a guy who knows nothing about sewing, I spent a good 2 weeks of searching for a good model. In the end, I picked a brother's sewing machine along with some extra materials.
That's probably good.
Just when I was about to order it, I came across the Cricut Maker 3. For those who don't know, Cricut is something that can cut all kinds of things, e.g. fabric, wood, paper, leather. It can even engrave metal.
It can, yeah.
It is used to make DIY projects such like stickers, bags, mugs, and necklaces. Since Sarah is very into crafting, I immediately thought she'd love it. In my opinion, it was way better than the sewing machine, since she already had one. Sure, the Cricut was double the price of the sewing machine, nearly $1,000, but I had some money saved. After some research, I bought the Cricut with a heat press and other tools. I thought it would be an amazing birthday gift. I was about to tell Sarah that I didn't get her the sewing machine, but knowing her, she would beg me to tell her what her new gift was. I wanted it a surprise, so I decided to keep it a secret. Fast forward to her birthday, Sarah was super excited. I gave her the present, saying that I didn't get the sewing machine, but I got something even cooler. As I said those words, I could sense her disappointment, but she was trying to hide it. I suddenly felt really bad, but I hoped that she would like the Cricut. When she unwrapped the present, she looked even more disappointed. She said, "Thanks. I don't see why you couldn't get a sewing machine, though. It isn't hard to get one." I was kind of put off by her unappreciation, but I apologized anyway. Sarah continued, "When you tell me what you want for your birthday, I get it for you. I didn't get you books when you said you wanted a kettle." I tried to explain what a Cricut could do, but she didn't really listen. She just pulled out her phone and Googled the price. When she found out I spent $1,000 on the present, she freaked out. She said that I could have gotten her 4 sewing machines for that price, or that I could have simply taken her on holiday. This hurt me because I did put a lot of effort in my gift. It's embarrassing, but I suddenly was on the verge of tears. I don't cry much, but I felt emotional at that moment. When Sarah said that, she said, "Why are you crying? I do appreciate your present, but you just totally disregarded what I wanted." She left to give me some space, but we still had birthday dinner tonight. It was rather awkward, but we pulled through. Fast forward to today, Sarah still hasn't touched her Cricut. It's almost like she's trying to make a point that I really wasted my money on something she wouldn't use.
You did.
I do feel like a bit of an asshole, but I did ignore what she wanted. But at the same time, I feel I had good intentions. Am I the asshole?
You're an idiot.
Update.
Okay.
Hi again. After reading all your comments, I realized that I was indeed an asshole. But believe me when I say that 1, I wasn't trying to guilt trip her by crying, and 2, I didn't get the Cricut so she could make me things. However, I'll admit that I thought the Cricut was cooler and brought it partly because of that. I was wrong because ultimately it's her gift, not mine. Thanks for all the responses. Since I already knew what model and materials to get. I just placed an order for the brother sewing machine.
Okay, good.
It can only be delivered in a week's time, so I'm going to get some of her favorite food today to make it up for it. Okay. I haven't returned the Cricut because all these add-ons would be tricky to return. I'm still deciding if I should keep it or not. Lastly, if you're wondering why I bought the Cricut, this was 2 years ago, but Sarah saw a machine similar to Cricut in art school and said that when she had more money, she would get it. Oh. Also, throughout the years, she has been interested in cutting woods and fabrics. But yes, I should have asked her first before splurging on this gift. Thanks again.
Yeah. Yeah.
I see a lot of people wondering how I spent $1,000 on the Cricut. Haha, I'm not in the U.S.
Oh, so he had it shipped?
Yeah, he had it shipped too, with all extra components. Oh.
That's why I can't return it. Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're just an idiot.
You're just an idiot at that point.
That's a really classic, like... Listen, I know you said we wanted a new car and it was just we were going to trade it in for something used, but I got a new motorcycle.
Yeah.
And then the wife was like, "Honey, we have 8 kids.
Wanted an SUV that could fit them.
School next year.
We have a van.
We need a van. Where's our van?"
All right, so Sarah, I know this Christmas you want.
I don't even remember what I want.
You want? Well, I was going to help you pay for a bunch of guitar parts.
Oh yeah.
That you're picking out.
Yeah.
But instead of me getting you the money,
you just go and buy the parts. That's completely random.
I bought you a drum set.
Actually, I would be pretty pissed off because we already have one. And where the honking heck are we gonna put it, dude? I'd be pretty mad. It would be like if I just went on Sweetwater and I just got you a random thing.
Yeah, literally. Well, it's similar to music.
Yeah, it's such like a, I don't know you at all, and I'm not going to bother
I know you
trying.
told me what you wanted.
Yeah, and I'm not going to bother listening to you
but that
either.
wouldn't really surprise you. And I want to surprise you. Or else what's the point of a gift?
So, okay, but I've been in that position before where somebody's like, I want this exact thing, get me this exact thing. And you do want that, like, I thought about you and I picked it out and I want to give it to you and I want you to be happy when you receive it.
Yeah.
But that's not always what somebody
the other person wants. Yeah.
Yeah. It's, what they want is not always going to be the thing that you think of, and you're not always going to have that perfect experience. So the way to do this, get their gift.
Yeah.
And then get a smaller gift.
Yeah, literally.
Of less money. Like a little tchotchke or something. Show that you thought about them. And not a lot of money. I don't know if you have a lot of money and you want to spend it, I guess.
Yeah, I feel
but you have to know that that's what they want.
Get the Cricut and the sewing machine if you're really fucking dead set.
So that at least they're not disappointed they didn't get the thing that they wanted.
The sewing machine, yeah.
Yeah.
It's not like that. I don't think the Cricut can actually sew.
No, it can't.
No, so yeah.
It just cuts. It's the opposite of sewing.
I want to give you a gift that destroys.
Like, honestly, if you got me a Cricut, I would be mad. It's a lot of money. And I know we need it for a rent. And I don't know where we would put it. Like a big item, I don't know. I don't know.
No, I get it. Yeah. I'm going to get you a moped.
Oh my God. I would think you genuinely hate me. Like you really want me to like go fall off a moped or something.
No, I know. Yeah, that's why I'm not doing it.
Yeah, thank you.
But yeah, no, fucking kind of an asshole.
Yeah.
But like redeemed himself a little bit.
Yeah,
Yeah, getting the thing.
And your girlfriend was just, I understand crying too because it's a stressful situation.
Oh yeah, it's stressful. I didn't think you were guilting. I think that's a little bit of a stretch to be like you're manipulating your girlfriend into feeling bad for you. But then
people say that about crying at all. Like you should never cry during an argument because it sounds like it's manipulating or something to the other person. And I'm like, you can't control when you cry. You shouldn't control when you cry.
No, yeah, you're having an emotion.
You're just crying.
Feel it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just, in the moment, if you're crying, I would cry because I would feel like a dummy.
Oh, yeah, I get that. Yeah, same.
And I would just be like, I'm sorry, I'm crying because I feel stupid.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I don't know. Yeah, I think, I don't know. I feel like.
Yeah, you have to apologize. Yeah.
You gotta apologize still, yeah.
It just sounds like you did. It's just like, remember that next time to get her what she asks for. Yeah. Yeah.
Nah, she should break up with you.
I mean, I don't know. If she wanted to, if this happens a lot, then...
Yeah, this is the first time.
Yeah, I get it. Anyone can break up with you for any reason.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Solved it.
Damn, dude.
What a wild ride.
Crazy town.
Yeah.
Are you ready for this next one?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Am I the asshole wanting a normal Christmas tree?
Normal Christmas tree is doing a lot of legwork right now.
So much updates have happened with this, actually.
Oh, yeah. Shit. Oh, no.
Oh, my God. 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 There's so much stuff.
Okay. Well, we'll start from the beginning. All right. Let's get surprised.
I can't find it anymore. She edited the whole thing.
What?
Okay. So this is what happened. All right.
Okay. All right.
The mom made the post being like, I just want a normal Christmas tree. The daughter made a long comment explaining what was going on. And then the mom edited the original post to be a response to the daughter responding to her. Oh
my goodness.
So now I have to find the original.
Holy crap. This is what a development. What a shocking development. Oh my goodness. This has only been 4 hours since we picked the story, by the way. This is literally... Oh my God.
Okay, thank God.
Okay, you got the original?
Oh my God, thank God.
So we have the original, the rewrite, and the comment we gotta get through. Okay.
This is a lot of content.
This is gonna be an epic.
Okay. This disagreement involves myself, 46 male, my wife, 40 female, and my youngest daughter, 15 female. She's only 15. Wow. Dang. Okay. The view. We have decorated for Christmas using the same decorations since before our oldest child was even born. I feel that the decor and the act of decorating is and has always been a part of Christmas. Prior to my daughter taking issue with this, she was the one who helped... Wait. Okay, sorry. I'm rereading this knowing the stuff from afterwards, and I'm really like...
Just get through it. Wow. Just get through it. Let's get through it.
Prior to my daughter taking issue with this, she was the one who helped me set up my Christmas village each year and would tell stories for the little townspeople. Everyone loved the decorations, and the majority, I'm sure, still do. but we haven't seen those decorations in 4 years. Many decorations hold sentimental value for me and others in our family, including first Christmas photo ornaments and homemade ones my children have done over the years. I believe that far and beyond the majority of our Christmases have been wonderful and happy, and I feel that it would be good for my daughter to hold on to those memories rather than throwing out the entire affair. My daughter's view, supported by my wife, due to a tragic event that took place on Christmas a few years ago, my daughter feels strongly against decorating for Christmas. She does still participate in Christmas activities, so I don't see her aversion as severe as it is made out to be.
Wait, what?
Last year, she came up with a compromise, and rather than using our decorations, she and my wife used nature-inspired decor that did not specifically invoke Christmas, but it was wintry. We had flora and fauna.
Okay.
While it wasn't quite what I wanted, I was happy to decorate again. This was also agreed on during a therapy session she invited us to. I wasn't too happy about the idea my daughter needed a mediator to talk with me, but at least it got her to agree to some decor.
Wow, I don't, you're not a great parent already, just.
And it was explained that my daughter refers to our decorations as triggering.
My daughter, a liberal.
This year, I thought she might be ready to bring out some of our decorations, but instead she tells me that she and her mother have decided to do spider-themed decor. She said she's...
Hell yeah, actually.
No, isn't that dope?
That's pretty cool. Yeah, do it. Fuck yeah.
She said she's not sure she'll ever be ready for our decorations again, but explained to me about this Christmas spider story she heard about and said the decorations would not be spooky, even though it will be spider-themed. I told her absolutely not, that I understand she feels triggered by Christmas and she has her reasons, but avoiding the decorations won't help her.
Then you don't understand then. You don't understand.
I also told her if Christmas was really the problem, I do not see how she can participate in any activity she happily does throughout the season and why we don't just cancel the whole affair. Spiders are not even close to Christmas winter decor, and I can't compromise to that like I did with the nature decor last year.
I mean, I feel like it's not uncommon to have quote-unquote spooky stuff, like there's Krampus, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know. I think
you can make spiders work, yeah.
She started to cry, which I obviously feel bad for. My wife is angry with me and says my daughter does struggle with the entire Christmas holiday, but is trying her best and truly trying to be considerate by using these off-Christmas decor options because she feels guilty for preventing us from decorating.
Yeah, that's why she's doing. Yeah, because
okay.
Yeah, she wants to.
So that's the
original.
That's the original.
Okay, so
hey Reddit, I'm the heathen child who does it up winter solstice style.
Oh no.
Whom OP mentioned.
Oh no.
Yeah, my dad gave more than enough detail for me to make the correct, I hope, or else that's one major coincidence and I'm an ass, assumption that this post is about my family and specifically my beautiful little sister. Firstly, I will give my judgment. You got this one right, Reddit. My dad, you are the ass. You're the asshole. Absolutely, fully, and majorly. Christmas decorations aren't what we love about Christmas. A's most loved part is probably the dinner when we all get together and laugh and eat and enjoy ourselves. Mine is just family in general. C's is definitely gouging on cookies, and baby sister is all about giving gifts, not receiving, giving. She has always been the most sensitive and empathetic to others, so when we feel, she feels strongly. She feels and strongly. Remember how you felt when Auntie died? She felt that too, and just as strongly as you did.
Wow.
But she was downstairs looking at the decorations, feeling it while you disappeared.
Oh no.
That was hard on all of us. We thought we were going to lose you the same way we lost her, as long as those decorations were up and as long as we were holding our breath. It was scary. While those decorations were up, she lost her aunt, her best friend, and thought she might have lost her dad. That's 3 really big, scary, and traumatic things that those decorations saw, and that she saw those decorations during the course of. They came down near the end of your major depressive episode when you started coming out of your room. Oh my God. So maybe she made a connection there or at any other time throughout the highly stressful time. The decorations went away. Dad came back alive. The decorations were there. Auntie left and her friend left. Yes, I know, and she absolutely knows logically that the decorations didn't do that.
Yeah.
But our brains make associations and see patterns in everything.
Yeah, those are pretty big associations.
Even if they aren't logical. That said, I did want to address some reoccurring points and topics. I also wanted to explain to my dad this whole situation in a format where I can't be interrupted. The backup might be a little unfair.
Oh, shit. Oh, my God.
So what was conveniently left out was the two daughters were decorating the Christmas tree while the aunt committed suicide.
Oh, my God.
And the dad just conveniently forgot about that and was like, where are my decorations?
What's this spider bullshit?
I don't want a spider. I want Christmas tree.
I want Christmas. What an asshole. Holy shit.
How crazy is that, dude?
I can't wait to read the edited post. Oh my God.
Okay. The aunt whom we tragically lost to mental illness was, in fact, my father's sister. Oh, wow.
Come on, dude. Holy shit.
How quickly we forget.
How slipped my mind.
What's this about? Hey, gabagool. It's just my sister who gives a shit. I did see some assumptions, probably well-founded with how detached he comes off, that this was my mother's sister, but that is not the case. She was deeply loved by her nieces, and I know my father did love her too. Thank you to everyone who has offered their condolences. I truly appreciate it. I've been told my entire life that my dad is doing his best as a parent.
And that's why he went to reddit.com to get more advice to be a good parent. Yeah.
After seeing this, I, for the first time, full-heartedly believe that that is sadly true. Those who have... Wow.
Wow. Holy shit.
Those who have pointed it out are correct that my dad suffers a deficit in emotional intelligence and empathy. When he says he doesn't understand that isn't an excuse, it is true. He has always been that way, but I always believed he could try harder. He just didn't want to. I feel deep sadness reading this now and oddly empathy for him. Wow.
Holy fuck, dude.
Oh my God, you're decimating your dad, dude. I have also been well trained to empathize with him and see how he turned out this way. Something I don't believe he is even capable of.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. This man will tell me about the Christmas his father wrapped nothing but empty boxes for their one and only childhood Christmas as a prank, which he was forced to unwrap every last one, and he'll tell it like a fond memory. Even the part where his father put dog biscuits in his stocking, which he has, you guessed it, made to eat. This story alone, I feel, explains my father's stunted development in parenting and why my aunt's husband got the hell out of Dodge. My dad is right that my sister, thank whatever deity or power you believe in, did not see our aunt after she had passed. While she could not win her battle, she did her best to protect my sister and her daughter by locking the door and using a quiet method. That feels kind of shitty to say.
Jesus.
I find it quite difficult to address this myself. I'm actually shaking as I type this part. She did know at the time. I remember that night vividly myself. As someone mentioned the sneaking suspicion something wasn't right, I had to have set in with the girls because I remember them tugging at the basement door, and I remember my uncle dragging all us kids into another room when they forced through the door. What I also remember specifically and importantly is that the decorations stayed up for much longer than unusual. The entire time they were up by my dad, my dad, OP, was catatonic and confined himself to his bedroom. It was at least a month before he even came downstairs again. That night was the only time I think any of us saw our dad cry, and he bawled, which is completely understandable, but also really hard on kids, especially young ones like my baby sister.
Christ, man.
We got two more of these.
Okay.
Those of you saying you completely understand how he couldn't compromise with spiders, a few nice people have shared the folklore behind the Christmas spider, and I strongly suggest reading it. Now, something I find particularly interesting here is that my dad talks about the sentimental value of our decorations, specifically the ones we made. Guess what? My sister was hand-making her spidery Christmas decorations with zero spook involved. It's things like spider webs made from hand-strung beads and ribbon. That sounds awesome.
Yeah.
Spider snowflakes a la Jack Skellington, and spiders made from fake pearls and iridescent beads. I also wanted to make it really clear, I didn't see too many comments like this, but maybe it's the protective sister in me. that this felt important. None of us feel put out by my sister's trauma.
Yeah, because that'd be really shitty.
The second youngest, who is still at home, didn't have to fight for cookies. She just said, hey, I know Christmas is hard for you. Are you good with cookies and gingerbread houses, or is that too much? That is so sweet.
That's nice, yeah.
And the answer was that edible Christmas delights are A-okay. We invite her to the Christmas events, even the ones she declines, because maybe one day she'll say yes, and we want her to have the option when she's ready.
Yeah.
What a sweet person.
That's really nice.
Okay, so the dad responded.
Oh, no. Is this the edited post, or is this? Okay, all right.
Okay, edit. The contents of my original post can be found in the automated comment below or under my profile within a locked thread. The gist of my behavior and my daughter's experience, including detail of trauma related to a family member's suicide, can be found under my profile through various comments. My eldest daughter has responded to this post directly in a well-detailed and thoughtful explanation of why my behavior has been deplorable. This response carries with it further information on the events following the tragic loss, as well as responses or answers to recurring questions. I'm not sure how to link the comment here. She begins it with an introduction of herself as my daughter. I believe that I understand, to some extent greater than before, what my daughter has experienced and how the death of family has affected her as well as me. I appreciate those who have responded, and I've gathered that the nature of my post and description of my conduct has been upsetting for many. To those who offered perspective, I thank you, and to those who are hurt or deeply upset, I do apologize. While I cannot honestly say that I fully understand or that I am clear on how mental illness affects people, this may not be something I will ever comprehend. I understand that mental response during a stressful or traumatic time is not always based in recognizable logic. Ooh, wow, okay.
All right.
In my daughter's response, she explained this in regards to how our brains seek out patterns, but thinking back, this was explained previously and just as well by others. I just did not process the information I was being given. Okay. Individuals have reached out to me to inquire to whether I have any diagnosis of my own that will explain how and why I behave as I do. Some of the diagnoses posited have also been speculated upon by those close to me before, and I've realized that I identify with some diagnostic criteria for those diagnoses. I will look into this further for the well-being of my loved ones. You mean like autism?
I'm thinking
narcissism? Sociopathy?
Stuff like that, yeah.
Maybe.
I don't know. I really have no idea what this could be. Jesus.
I have no clue.
I mean, it's good that he's looking into it, but fuck, dude. The way that first post was
pretty crazy.
Pretty bad. Pretty bad. It can't be. I don't think that's autism. I don't think.
You're right that I feel like it's more like sociopathy.
It's probably something else. I don't know. Yeah. And like, I feel, I mean, I'm not an expert, obviously.
I have no clue. And they're not similar. I'm not trying to say that autism and sociopathy are
No, I don't think so either.
They're completely different. I guess I thought not understanding the feelings of someone.
Yeah, I get what you mean. Okay. But
like
no, okay.
Kind of being blind to the feelings of it. That's kind of what I thought, but sociopathy makes more sense.
Yeah.
This is a pretty severe situation.
Yeah.
I was never of the opinion that my daughter was intentionally being difficult or false. Okay, yeah, okay. Or falsifying her experience, though I do understand that I, in many ways, came off in this light. I also strongly disagree with any comment in my favor which disparaged my daughter or her character. My eldest's response highlights that my daughter is a sensitive person, something I must be understanding and conscious of regardless of how I experience stimuli and events, and something which I believe may be similar comprehensive difficulty for those ruling to my view. My eldest made a comment that responding to me in this forum was an opportunity to speak and be heard without interruption. That was admittedly difficult to accept, but I can see a direct line between her statement and my youngest needing a third party. As I understand it, my use of the word mediator was in poor taste. To be present. I will not be engaging further with replies to my comments, this response, or my original post. I'm not sure if this action is against the rules of the Reddit, given that the voting was completed, though I seem to have been misplaced, as the replies indicate Whoa. I am not sure if this action is against the rules of the Reddit, given that the voting was completed, though I seem to have been misplaced, as the replies indicate I belong squarely within the asshole category. So he was it said that it was not enough info.
Really?
Yeah, on the post, but I think it's a
Yeah, that's weird.
mislabeling.
Huh.
That was a lot more than I expected.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot we were doing a podcast.
You forgot we're doing a show? We're doing a comedy podcast show for...
So straight up, I thought I was going to read that, and this guy was going to be like, I want a Christmas tree. And then I read like a comment later where somebody said that fucking the aunt's suicide happened, and is just like, he's dismissing the trauma of his daughter, I was like, boy, oh boy, can't we all relate to that,
Yeah, yeah.
And I was going to read this and be like, man, this guy's fucking crazy.
Yeah, and then,
Yeah, wow.
Laughter ensues. No, yeah, that, I'm speechless. What a saga.
That was a 3-part saga.
That was a 3-part saga.
I hope it's fake.
I hope it's fake too.
I hope it's fake.
Just
like a creative writing project in the middle of Reddit.
Just a creating 2 accounts.
I'm sure it's not.
It's probably real. No,
but I want this situation to not have happened.
Yeah, same here. Yeah, no.
I want everybody to be loved on Christmas.
Yes.
Christmas spider sounds fucking awesome.
Yeah, and it makes sense. There's folklore relate to a spider. Yeah.
Which now I got to go read. That'll be fun to read.
Everyone go home and look that up. That's your homework for next week. Yeah, asshole. Then
asshole from another realm.
From another realm. That's also maybe gonna get better and have redemption, but holy shit, that's gonna take a while.
If this is this bad that people are like, you need a diagnosis.
You need a diagnosis.
Sociopathy or something. Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know how to.
One thing specifically I didn't like about his response was, now I know that my daughter is sensitive.
Yeah, you should have known that before. That's the only thing where I'm kind of like...
That fucking triggers me, dude.
Yeah.
Nobody's sensitive. You know what I mean?
No, yeah.
No one is. You don't look at somebody who's feeling different than what you do.
You literally said triggered in the first, with the quotation marks, yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
It didn't seem like you believed it. So now, yeah, it does kind of seem like maybe there's a bit of saving face.
Manipulation. Something.
Yeah.
Because also that was written like a goddamn lawyer's.
Yeah, corporate speak.
Like a corporate speak.
Yeah. But
but then saying now I know that my daughter is sensitive. Now I understand because my daughter is sensitive. I'm like, well, no, it's not like every normal person would react the way that you thought they would.
No, yeah, it's
that triggering and situations happening differently for different people.
Yeah, so fucking Jesus Christ.
Bro, I can get triggered by a name.
Yeah.
I can get triggered by a first name. It
Josh.
doesn't it does yeah, it's Josh. But yeah, no, it doesn't matter what it is, And also the fact that in the first post he was like, well, avoiding your triggers isn't gonna make you get over them.
Exposure therapy.
I want to put you back in the place where your aunt killed herself.
Yeah, it's a little weird. This
is why I can't be a politician. I can't be a therapist because I would so be saying that in the fucking couples counseling where your daughter is talking to me and being like, my dad is an asshole who doesn't think I should have emotions after his sister committed suicide. And then he's there and he's like, yeah, but what about the Christmas tree? And I'd be like, are you fucking kidding me right now? I would not be doing that in a respectful way at all. I would be starting fights.
Yeah. The fisticuffs will be coming out.
Are you honking kidding me right now, dude?
I miss having the red, green, and blue lights. I miss being able to join in with everyone. Listen, Sarah, the house across the street has minions. And I want to put up my minions. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, dude. Everybody's got their minions now.
Everyone has a minion, and everyone in the fucking neighborhood judges us for not having minions up with them. So you got to get your fucking shit together and let me put up minions.
I also just generally dislike a parent thinking that a child has to do something Christmassy for them on Christmas.
No, yeah, no.
I just generally dislike that. Sometimes it's like, okay, whatever, it's your parent, you just do it. But sometimes it's like this.
Yeah.
And it's I so hope that sister is doing well in therapy. I'm so glad
that she has therapy. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah. Therapy's so severe that you need need to bring your parent in with you.
Yeah, like,
and try to explain to him the concept of being empathetic.
Yeah, and then you explain all that and he still like freaks out.
That's crazy.
That's insane to me.
That was a red flag the first time I saw it. I was like, oh, this guy's an asshole. And then I saw in the comments, I was like, wow, this guy is
really
an asshole from the sun. Like, he's like, wow.
Otherworldly, yeah. It's to such a fucking degree.
And it's not money. Cha-ching, you know? No, God. I'm sorry.
I solved it? Did we solve it?
I think they got it solved.
I think they figured it out on their own. I don't think we had to come in there.
Yeah, I don't think so either. We're just witnessing your family drama.
This is why I say don't harass people. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, don't go to this, like, I mean, maybe harass this guy.
Harass him to get a therapist.
Yeah. You can't therapy narcissism away. But, you know, you could try.
Worth a shot. Yeah, worth a shot.
You could try and just annoy a bunch of therapists. Have you heard that stories of narcissists going to therapy?
I've seen you've shown me the video of the guy that says, oh, I'm just here to say that I went to therapy.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I like that guy. Forgot his name on YouTube, but if you look up, he's one of the major therapists.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so am I the asshole?
Yeah. Yes.
Bring the fucking mood up. Fucking get out of that fucking trench of darkness. Jesus.
Trench of Darkness is my next band name. It's our first album for Dogcock.
Trench of Darkness by Dogcock.
Trench of Darkness.
God, you gotta make that poster now. You gotta make that album cover.
Okay, well.
Am I the asshole? My husband has been depriving me of sleep for years, and I've finally had enough.
Fun.
This apparently got deleted for breaking some rules on Am I the Asshole? Because Am I the Asshole has stupid arbitrary rules. But I got the original post right here.
Okay.
I need to preface this situation with context to explain why I've only recently begun confronting my husband about this. I'm a stay-at-home mom and my husband works around 60 hours a week. Because of this dynamic, I have always accepted it when my sleep is treated like an afterthought, especially because he's come right out and said, quote, you can sleep when I'm at work.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
He goes to bed much earlier than I do or can, which is important to remember. Our kids are older and do not wake us in the night, so that's not an issue.
Okay.
The issue is that every morning, my husband pushes snooze, which makes the alarm go off about 6 minutes later, for at least an hour. About 40% of the time, he actually snoozes for around 2 hours. I've usually only been asleep for 2 to 3 hours at this point. I have severe insomnia, and so every morning I'm awoken and then stay awake for 1 to 2 hours while he snoozes and snores, and I can't sleep. I have no problem with him sleeping these extra hours. It's about the literal torture of being woken up every 6 minutes for hours. Many mornings I silently cry while he snores because I am so exhausted. I basically just live off of naps and never get an actual night's sleep. I also have multiple autoimmune diseases, which adds to my inability to fall asleep easily and being jerked out of peaceful sleep into physical pain, and frankly, feeling disrespected and unimportant is really wearing on me. I didn't complain for a while when this first started because I'm extremely grateful to my husband and he works very hard, but now I've brought it up to him multiple times for about a year and tried to brainstorm solutions or compromises, including trying to convince him to just set his alarm for later and get that extra sleep without waking us up both nonstop. Sometimes he is really mean to me about it and makes me feel guilty. Other times he apologizes, but nevertheless he keeps doing it. Today is our 15th wedding anniversary, and it's now been 2 hours and 19 minutes of nonstop alarms. And he's lying there snoring because he can literally fall back asleep in 20 seconds while I'm wide awake. I think it's hurting my feelings more today because it's our anniversary, and once again we are starting off the day with me feeling extremely unimportant and I'm going to be exhausted all day. So I guess I'm just wondering if I'm not seeing things clearly or being too sensitive, or if he's being insensitive. Am I the asshole?
I feel bad because I do this sometimes. I used to.
Yeah.
I used to do the snoozing for like an hour.
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember that?
I don't remember this actually.
Because you sleep through it, but that's
usually, yeah.
If you didn't, I would change. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you probably.
I think. I don't know.
Well, to be fair, I feel bad because I wake up at like maybe 9 and I do the snooze thing. But I feel bad because I know it might come up and you might hear it on your headset when you're doing calls and shit.
Well, yeah, but I'm fine now.
Okay. And
also, he's not getting good sleep either.
Yeah.
That's not good sleep.
Just waking up and going to... Yeah, I got a fucking Fitbit, and let me tell you guys, every time I'm awake on this thing, the Fitbit's like, why the fuck are you awake? You should be sleeping right now. You're like, yeah, you can't just... There's 3 different modes of sleep, and waking up resets those modes.
Yeah, and you don't want to wake up in the middle of, like, REM. You know what I mean?
Yeah, or deep sleep is the one you're not supposed to wake up in, because that's when you wake up, like, groggy. That's why you're supposed to only sleep on, like, hour 30 increments.
Yes, you're correct.
But like, so like he's not doing himself a favor.
No.
He's just being a dick about it.
He is, yeah. You should get Sleep Timer, the app, not sponsored. But it does the like REM like timer thing.
Yeah, so you can actually like tell when you want to.
Yeah, like 9 hours, it'll tell you when you need to go to sleep by.
Yeah.
And it'll be good, healthy sleep. But also, sleeping is healthy.
Yeah.
Having a one long interrupted sleep is like really, really, really important for your health.
Yeah, and really good. Yeah.
Like, especially if you have an autoimmune disease.
You have any diseases, mental, physical. Yeah.
You need to get help.
Need to get some fucking
sleep so that you can be healthy.
And it doesn't help that you have insomnia too.
And this is happening for a year? Bro, this man can go sleep on the couch.
Yeah, go sleep on the fucking couch or get snooze all the time. Yeah. Jesus, why are you trying to? Yeah.
At this point,
why is he working 60 hours? Someone fucking get a better job too while you're at it.
Yeah,
stop doing mandatory overtime.
This is definitely a point where it's like, okay, you care more about this job or whatever than
you care about the partner. So like,
we should probably break up.
Yeah,
which is difficult after 15 years of marriage.
But shit, that might be a viable solution, especially after 15 years and you're still not being treated right.
Definitely, like, I don't know, like, bro, I can't sleep in the same bed as you.
Yeah.
Which is like, I mean, I don't know. For some couples, it works better to sleep in a different bed.
Yeah.
But then for some people, it's like step 1 to divorce.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah.
I don't give a shit. Fucking separate beds, baby.
Honestly, though, sleeping in separate beds is a fucking thing. It was awesome, dude.
It was kind of fun.
I was like, oh shit, I got my own bed. I can put whatever I want in here and not get judged for it. You wouldn't judge me anyway, but.
Why'd you leave wrappers?
Yeah, I can eat in bed. But I have my Switch in my bed with me.
That's nice. Your Switch in the bed now.
Yeah, but like sleeping with it like on the bed.
Okay, we need a king size to actually do that. I understand that, but damn. But yeah, no, not the asshole.
No, not the
asshole.
Fuck
the husband, though.
Yeah.
Fucking solved it.
Get separate beds, though.
Get separate beds. Start there, because, I mean...
And
then whatever happens next, I mean, maybe it's divorce, maybe it's fucking smooth sailing.
Definitely talk to him about, like, I don't feel like you really think I'm
You don't do what
important.
You're not...
He's like, why? It'd be like, because you fucking hate me.
Yeah. You're going against my wishes, like, literally every fucking time.
You don't want me to, like, be healthy, so I don't think you're very nice to me at all.
No, yeah, exactly.
Isn't it weird how that happens after, like, many, many years? Just your partner starts treating you like shit because you're just always there, and then you're like, damn, why? Why are you being mean to me? And I don't mean like in our relationship. I mean like in general. Like when
she's
you
hiding
hear
the
about
fact that
I beat you up.
That I beat you up. That we beat each other up.
Yeah, we do. We wrestle
in a mean way. In a fucking
not in a sexy way. In like a mean.
Yeah, there's no mud. I guess that's the only type of sexy wrestling is when you get real fucking gross.
I guess so.
I don't know. Oil. I think we lost the plot a little bit, but
fucking made me laugh so hard.
I made Sarah fucking blow a booger, dude.
Also, do you remember a greased up deaf guy?
Yeah, I do remember that from Lay Epic Family Guy.
I forgot about him.
Yeah. Don't know what that has to do with.
I don't know. I was thinking about naked people covered and stuff.
Solved it.
Yeah, solved it.
I just realized I never changed any of the. This has been a purple all the time.
Fuck it, it's purple all the time episode. Purple all the time.
I don't even have the remote. Damn.
Name of the episode's purple all the time.
Purple all day.
All day.
Damn. Getting one comment like, Josh didn't change the colors. That's when I know which part of the podcast to skip to.
We should say every comment that we want on the podcast, and then people will comment it. You know what I mean?
You should comment your social security number and your...
The title of the Reddit post was wanting a normal Christmas tree. We lost the plot.
We lost the plot already.
That's how a narcissist manipulates you. You go back, you're just like, oh, okay, whatever. They're dealing with it. And then later, hours later, you're like, that motherfucker said that I was stupid. You know, it's like, oh, wow. Okay.
All right. I don't know what the fuck just happened with those Reddit stories, but
yeah,
listener story time.
It's listener story time, baby.
And I'm ready, baby.
Are you ready?
I think so. Let me make sure I got my stories ready because it's been like 2 days since.
Hell yeah.
I know I'm not doing one of these stories, but we'll see. Hold on.
Okay. This is from Anonymous, she, they. Am I the asshole for blasting my ex-best friend on my socials because she wouldn't stop harassing me? Sounds like a no.
Sounds like a no already.
I moved to my current town at around age 9 in the middle of the summer. I lived in an apartment complex, and Growl, which is the name of the friend, happened to live one of the buildings behind mine.
Okay.
At first, I could say that our friendship was one of the best because I've been in friendships where they took advantage of me and bossed me around. But after a few years, I realized she was literally just like my past quote-unquote friends. Growl would bully me for her entertainment. She would hit me and try and spread my personal secrets around multiple times because I would point out how jacked up she was being, and I would not hang out with her for a while. Somewhere along the line, she had me believing I knew her longer than the 9 years we did know each other. Anyway, when I was around age 16, I met my current partner of 2 years. At this time, Growl had been in another city for a couple years, and at the crop had finally calmed down. I don't know. It hadn't. Her issues were mine, and if I didn't want to hear it, she'd tell me I was the ass.
Well.
Yeah, nice. She would often remind me that men are shitty and to not trust them. And meanwhile, he was treating me great, helping me actually grow.
Oh, that's good.
Nice. And he would notice that I was always saying, oh, I have to ask Growl, or I would be crying because of the stress she put me with her and her relations. I wished the best for her daily, and I soon realized that she never asked how I felt about anything. I would have to point it out that she hadn't asked for her to ask. Finally, my partner just told me that he saw me deteriorate every time she came to me, and that he saw that it was a chore for me to have to talk with Growl. And it brought me to my senses, sort of, and I admit I should have told her then and there that I didn't want to talk anymore, but over the next few months, I kind of put her messages on mute and archived it. She would get mad because she had some drama to tell me, and I wouldn't answer until days or even weeks later with excuse after excuse, which I'm kind of shitty for.
Nah.
But I blocked her after a few instances.
Nah, fuck her. I don't give a shit. Fuck her.
Yeah, she sounds terrible.
Because, yeah.
She sounds just awful. Little did I know it got to the point where she was posting pictures of me and calling me some rude names and telling everyone I just abandoned her and that I'm a backstabbing bitch. Okay.
Listener, have a little bit more confidence in yourself. You're not the asshole. From like sentence 3 on, you've been cleared.
From she hit me.
Yeah.
I think she did this because she was worried I would tell people about her secrets like she would do to me. Spoiler warning, I never did, but if I want to, I have a right to. She sent people after me through Facebook trying to act as if she hadn't talked shit about them for years behind their backs. I just simply blocked these people and took screenshots of the videos people sent me that she would post. A few days before my partner's birthday, which she knew this and tried to fuck it up for me, she sent me a lengthy message that I didn't bother to read. This is some badass moments.
Yeah, good. Based in red pilled.
It was manipulation and lies. I screenshot that and posted my evidence on my Facebook. I even tagged one of Growl's old accounts and told her that I stopped talking with her because of the abuse. I admitted that some of the things I did was wrong and I should have just said I didn't like her in the beginning, but after months of her harassing and the clear avoiding on my part, I would think she would get the hint to leave me alone. I told her that she was rude to the people she quote-unquote loved, and I told her that she needed to get some personal help and self-care. And I pointed out that I did everything a bestie could do from 100-plus miles away. I even went to her TikTok and got the video taken down because that's uncomfortable to be seeing. And I never did that shit to her when I shoulda. But after that, I'm happy to say that she hasn't posted anything about it. My post is still up somewhere on my page, and she has secret accounts to try and spy on me. So am I the asshole?
No.
No.
It's a pretty open and shut case.
Yeah, it's a pretty open and shut case.
I don't know. Yeah, you're fine. Listen, do you respond to all the spam emails you get? At some point, it's just unsolicited, you know?
That's a good point.
Yeah.
That's a good way to think of it.
Shit.
It's spam.
I get so many goddamn spam emails now for the fucking podcast account.
Yes.
So I think people... one of two things. One, it's
people
like fucking...
stop signing us up for
Stop signing us up for shit. And number one. Number two, fucking... I know there's like fucking micro task sites that just go to YouTube channels and sure. To add them to mailing lists or whatever the fuck.
But yeah, at some point, harassment and abuse, it just feels like, stop talking to me.
Yeah, stop talking to me.
Stop
I don't know. Once you start like posting someone you know's photo onto the
she did the thing that you did.
Yeah, like
but
I don't know.
You just posted evidence.
You posted evidence. Yeah, you didn't like go fucking paparazzi mode and like take a photo of her
and then say,
in the bushes.
This bitch is backstabbing me. That's crazy. Town.
That's ridiculous. Yeah, not the asshole.
You came with receipts, so you showed that you're not crazy.
Yeah,
you just defended yourself.
You defended yourself. That's a good thing to do. Yes.
But this is what I'm saying. Like, people are being told to just like feel bad that they defended themselves.
No, don't feel bad at all. Defend yourself.
Anyway. Yeah, you're gonna be mean.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta be mean, guys.
Somebody dragged you into an emotional fight.
Yeah,
you're gonna get a little mean.
You're gonna get a little mean.
It's okay. It's okay to be mean.
Get the gloves
sometimes.
on. That's all right. You gotta be a little mean sometimes.
It's okay.
Call someone a bitch. Who cares?
If she calls you a bitch first.
You
drag that hoe.
Drag that fucking hoe.
Drag that fucking hoe, dude.
Listen, shitty people need to be called shitty names. All right, guys?
They need that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've had a couple people in my life where they do shitty things. And
you gotta calm down on their shittiness.
I'll be like, bro, that's really fucking shitty what you did. And it really hurt my feelings. And I'll say like long ass fucking shit. And sometimes they'll even be like, wow, I really needed that. Thank you.
Yeah, right?
I mean, I'm weird,
take
though.
a good hard look in the fucking mirror, you know?
Yeah, sometimes you need to be the reason that person changes.
Yeah.
You know? Which sucks, because it sucks to be that person, because then you're left with, like, a kind of a conflict, which is, I mean, I don't like conflict either, and I think about it. I overthink it a lot. So I understand the feeling of being like, did I fuck up? Am I actually the bad one here? But no, that's your brain trying to trick you into feeling bad.
Yeah, so, like... God, I don't know. Fucking not the asshole though.
You're fine.
You're fine.
It's in the past. Nobody got hurt, really.
Yeah, you defended yourself.
Yeah,
defense is good, and fucking solved it, baby. All right, I'm skipping this one because I got. Yeah, we're only doing 3 stories, right?
Yeah, we're doing.
Okay, cool. All right, so this first listener story from me comes from Tim. She them.
Nice.
Am I the asshole for not telling my sister where I go? This is somewhat long, but I feel like I need an outside perspective since my friends are kind of biased on the whole thing.
Okay.
I, 24 female, share an apartment with my older sister, 26 female. For some background, me and my sister have always had a somewhat off relationship. There are times when we could be the best of friends, and other times, more often than I would like, she would act like she knew everything, and no matter what the subject could be, I was wrong and she was right.
Oh, God.
Good sister. Good friend.
Yeah.
Despite how our relationship was, I agreed to moving in with her because staying in the house with my parents wasn't cutting it anymore, and my sister knew that and felt the same way. She's a teacher and coach and was able to afford a 2-bedroom apartment with an additional $300 from my parents to pay for me as well as me paying for cable and power.
That's nice.
While I didn't have the best paying job, I was fine with the agreement and we moved in early 2022. Now for conflict. I'm a big concert goer for different punk rock bands. Since most of the artists and bands I like are on the smaller size of fans, they will often not come to my city, or if they do, are in a small venue that costs about $30 for a ticket. That's a good deal for a ticket.
Heck yeah.
This year, almost every band I like and listen to is coming to my city, and of course I was going to as many as I could. The first show was in late February, and I knew that I was the only one out of my friend group who liked their stuff, and it was at a venue I was familiar with, so my plan was to go alone and meet up with some other fans that I became friends with on Discord. It was a few days before that show when I had bought my other ticket for another concert that next month, when I asked my sister if she wanted to go with me to this one, as I knew she was a fan of the artist. She said no because she didn't know who else would be there, didn't know where it was. I told her where, as it was the same place as my first show, and that she wasn't comfortable walking around downtown at night. This is the same thing she tells me every time I try to invite her to do anything with me. To add insult to injury, when she was in Alabama for college, she would go out to different clubs until 3 a.m. and only went with her because her friends asked, and since coming back, she complains to me about not having friends and staying inside all the time.
Sounds like Alabama.
Yeah. But I brushed it off and didn't push it. She asked me what I was going to do and I said I would ask another friend, and if he didn't want to go, I would just go alone. She immediately blew up at me, saying that I could not go unless I was with someone else, i.e. not her. I told her that I would be fine and I already bought the ticket, but she didn't let it go. This argument continued with her pointing out that I'm a girl on the smaller size and me countering about the amount of knives and tasers I carry because I think they're neat. Things ended with her saying that if I went by myself, she would tell her father, who she knew was one of the reasons we both left the house. Nothing terrible, just productive and strict. I said fine and left it at that. On the day of my first concert, I told her and my family I was going to be with my best friend, who will be G for the story. Beforehand, I had told G the plan, and like a great best friend, she had my back. The show was great. I got to meet the artist and made some more friends at the show. When I got home, I said I was with G and we moved on. Since then, I realized my sister wasn't on my side for things and stopped telling her about where I was going and who I'm with. My friend was able to go with me to the other show, but since then, I've gone to 3 other shows, Pride as well as the club with G and her fiance. On each occasion, I've had a blast and have been able to make friends as well as have the chance to be an adult in her early 20s. I know my sister means well, but it's kind of hypocritical of her to be upset about me going out when she did the same thing in a much more dangerous place and only tell us about this after she had done it, and knowing because she wouldn't get in trouble because of the distance. So am I the asshole?
I think your sister has trauma that she's not told you about.
I feel like, it's being a little too overprotective.
I understand it, though.
I get it, too, yeah.
From a woman's perspective, there are definitely some times I've gone to places alone, because you want to be able to do that. You want to be able to do that as a woman, and you should be able to do that as a woman. But the reality is, there are people out there who want to hurt you
and take advantage of you. Yeah. And that's not your fault.
No, a woman should be able to walk at home alone at night in a downtown in a city. But the reality is that it is dangerous.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
Now, you are also an adult, though, but you're like an early adult. So it's a little bit difficult because like, I don't know how to describe it. It's basically like you don't want something to happen and you think nothing's going to happen until it does happen. And that's what makes me think maybe something's happened to your sister.
Yeah, and that's why it's kind of like coming up more often over and over.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. Yeah, maybe it's... that makes sense to me, something happening to the sister in that case. But I also think she should be more honest with you. But she doesn't have to be.
It can be hard, though.
It can be hard, yeah.
To bring that up. But I don't know. I'm just guessing because, I had a mom that was very similar, where I would be like 22 or something, and she'd be like, no boys. Well, that's because when she was 22 and she was dating boys, it was not a good experience.
Yeah, so then putting that onto you.
Right, and that's just something that can happen with trauma. And, hopefully you guys can talk about it and maybe come to a compromise. I would be like, hey, listen, I'm going with my friend. I'm going here. Here's my location.
Yeah, I think that's the compromise you're supposed to make. If she's not going to be there, she could at least know where you are and that you're safe,
Yeah, you have to be like, I have to have the freedom as an adult to be able to go places.
Yeah.
How about I'll text you when I get there or something?
Yeah, and when I'm on my way back. And
then she has to give a little bit by being like, okay, that's okay that you go.
Exactly, yeah.
But yeah, that's maybe a good compromise that you guys can come to a conclusion for. Maybe she's been around people that have had stuff happen to her. Definitely, Alabama is such a party school that I can believe that some terrible shit has happened maybe to her or around her
yeah,
that has traumatized her. Or just that she knows a lot of people that have had that happen, because it happens to a lot of women. So I understand both sides.
No, I get this. Yeah, but I don't think you're the asshole.
No, I don't think anybody's the asshole here. I think your sister is just trying to take care of you. She probably feels responsible for you for living in her apartment. She doesn't want it to be like
much more overprotectiveness to that just alone.
Yeah, she probably doesn't like take care of people most often, and then you're the first person that comes into her apartment, and then she's like, "Oh my god, my sister's gonna get taken or something."
Yeah, so
and I'm gonna fuck up, Because if she got an apartment just out of college, she's probably like, "How do I adult?"
Yeah,
and I have to take care of my sister. Also.
So then they also have to be kind of a parent, yeah,
right,
or a guiding figure, not necessarily parent, but
you don't need a parent because you're an adult. You need to learn how to become an adult yourself. So you need to have a compromise with your sister on what that looks like for you.
Exactly,
but I don't think anybody's an asshole here.
I agree.
Yeah,
solved it,
bitch.
Nice, baby. Let's fucking go, dude. Fucking over 3 hours of recording, baby.
This is Ariel. She, they, him. I'm gender fluid. My gender is multiple choice.
Okay.
Howdy, y'all. This story is called, gee, thanks, man. I'm going to have a traumatic episode now.
Good title. I like it.
So for starters, I've been diagnosed with CPTSD, continued or complicated post-traumatic stress disorder, and only recently, as I have been going to trauma therapy, has it really been affecting me. Fucking mood, actually. Obviously, it always affects me, but in the past, it's been more like an annoying ass fruit fly I have to swat at until it goes away, only for it to return. But recently, it's been like a wasp that continuously stings me because it's fun for those angry bees.
All right.
I like that this person writes stuff. Anyway, because I've been working through my trauma, the effects of said trauma have become more prevalent, like my anxiety and depression, etc. Not only that, but I've actually been triggered by the smallest of things and then snowballs into a panic attack. Not the ones where you curl up in a ball and cry, but where you just stand there and be entirely still. This really opened my eyes up to what panic attacks are, and I've realized I've had more
panic attacks than you originally thought.
In my life than what I originally thought.
Shit, dude.
Like your body refuses to move until the supposed danger has passed.
Jesus.
Fucking mood, actually.
Yeah.
Damn slun.
Yeah, I'm lucky. Holy shit.
No good vibes here. I relate so heavily to the story, man. How does this relate to my story? Okay. I have an online friend, let's call her Brittany, and me and her have been friends for 3 whole years. I love her so much. I sincerely do not know what kind of person I would be without her, and we are incredibly close. We have shared our past experiences and have always been there for the other when they are struggling. Brittany has been diagnosed with autism, and one of her symptoms is the struggle to express emotions or read emotions. This is important to the story. Well, recently she has triggered my PTSD twice, both times resulting in my going deep down the memory tunnel to where I'm worried I couldn't crawl back out. First time we were playing Minecraft and I was joking around and calling her mum. She proclaimed, I never chose to be assigned these gender roles, and after a few minutes later, she silently left me in the middle of the ocean. It was funny at first, and it was a joke. I know she was joking, but when she left me, the silence of it and the fact that she left me reminded me heavily of an incident with my own mother, which I shall not be talking about.
I can already, the abandonment's pretty bad.
Yeah.
Especially in the middle of the ocean in Minecraft. Like, I know.
It's kind of like an ethereal space.
Yeah, it's really not just a wide, empty fucking...
Yeah.
That's pretty bad. That's pretty... I know it's Minecraft, but, come on. Of all the places to do it...
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm not... That's a little... The joke isn't that much of a... The joke's become a little too real.
After that, I found my way back to the Minecraft house and went nonverbal, except for small peeps of "I'm okay" to Brittany and my other friend Cleo. Cleo is also a vibe. I was able to crawl back out by not playing Minecraft and silently hanging out with my dad. Dad is also a vibe.
Okay, good.
This is a theme. Second time, I run a D&D campaign as a DM. Hell yeah. Brittany is one of my players. We were talking last night and we got into the subject of one of the mother NPCs I have. She's like Cruella de Vil. She's like if Cruella de Vil was a rogue. Sounds awesome. In my head, she's an extravagant but somewhat kind person who is proud of her NPC daughter. Brittany said the things she said sounded like threats when she was first introduced. I made the joke of saying, gee, I shouldn't play mother characters. Brittany first encouraged me and said I was doing great, and then proceeded to give me unsolicited advice.
Oh, no.
Part of it was helpful, to be honest, but the part that triggered me was when she said, the issue is that you try pushing them so far into the positive that they seem unrealistic and borderline toxic because you go the opposite way to your own mother. What you need to look for are the middle people, the people who are not overly passionate, but still love and care for their kid and will try to help them, but know when to take their hands off and focus on something else, as hard as it is.
That is brutal, actually. Holy shit. You go to the opposite. Unlike your mother, you need someone in the middle. That's pretty.
It's definitely some autism, though.
That is definitely autism.
It's definitely like you gotta have a talk.
You gotta, yeah. Holy shit.
Yeah, you gotta have a talk.
That's a roasting if I've ever done here one. Jesus.
That is so like, oops.
That's not a vibe. That's not
a vibe. The first half was triggering enough, but sweet Jesus, that second half.
Yeah.
Because it reminded me that I never had that. I had a shit stain of a mother who didn't care less about me and tried to force positivity onto me. Fucking mood. This resulted in my apologizing for doing a shit job at portraying mothers and then saying goodnight. I then proceeded to have an episode where I definitely shouldn't be driving, but I did, and I was able to call my boyfriend and he helped me a great deal. He is a vibe.
All right, good. I like that there's a lot of vibes in here. It's good.
So at the end of all this, I have no idea what to do because I've said I'm open about the fact that my mother is shit, but only recently has the past been affecting me this much. And I also understand that this might be the fact that she can't express emotions well. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Yes.
But I also know that there isn't really an excuse for triggering one's PTSD. Even when it's on accident, I know it's not her fault and I should just let her know, hey, let's not talk about that anymore. But I feel like an asshole for even getting triggered. She was being helpful. I don't know what to do. Please help.
No, you said it in there. You should just talk with her about it. I think.
Which can be triggered, like get ready, because it can be triggering in itself.
Yeah.
Maybe have your boyfriend there or something.
Yeah, so have a vibe with you.
Take a vibe with you, 1 or 2 vibes.
Yeah.
But yeah, just be like, hey, listen, sometimes when this happens, I get triggered, and it's because I'm going to therapy for my shit. Because honestly, that is the reason. Like, therapy, especially trauma therapy, if done not well, can be pretty dangerous because a lot of therapists, like new therapists, will be like, let's get into it. And
let's just jump into it.
And that's not what you're supposed to do. What you're supposed to do is you're supposed to like prime the client into getting into like the deeper issues. And getting them into a point where they feel strong enough and supported enough to be able to talk about it so that when they have a reaction, an emotional reaction, it's not as terrible as if you just broke down one day, you know?
Okay, I get that.
And yeah, that happens to me too, actually, because I've been going to a trauma therapist recently and talking about just like shit. And then, of course, the holidays come up and, you know, everybody's talking about their family. And I'm like, damn, I don't have one. And it gets triggering, and I get triggered a lot more often than I used to, but it's because you're working through those issues with your therapist, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
But it's really, really good that you've acknowledged that this is a recurring thing that's been happening with your friend. So you can sit down with your friend and say, hey, listen, I love you. I don't want our friendship to change at all, but I do just want to let you know that sometimes I can't really joke about my mom or talk about my mom anymore because I'm going to therapy and it's triggering me more often.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, you know, me recently, I've just been like, I just thought about something and I got triggered, which it did not happen to me before I was going to therapy.
Yeah.
I would get triggered by like things happening in life. So
yeah. So
yeah, it's hard though.
Yeah, it's hard. Yeah.
It's hard living with that shit, man.
Well, it's good that you're going through it at least, like actually figure it out, you know?
Yeah,
so, like,
the good thing is that you're going through the process and eventually you are going to be able to talk about it and deal with it. And, but yeah, since Brittany is autistic, she might think, oh, she's okay with talking about her mom so I can talk about this.
Yeah.
And not knowing that she's triggering you.
Exactly, yeah. But you just gotta let her know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or just stop going to therapy and like you'll never get triggered again, dude.
I think once you open it, it opens.
Yeah, Pandora's box.
Open, yeah.
But yeah.
Trauma's the worst.
Huh?
Trauma's the worst, dude.
Yeah, no, I agree.
It sucks. Straight up. But I will say it does get better. Yeah, it's not a vibe to have
Not
trauma.
a vibe. But you know what is a vibe? Solving it.
Hell yeah.
Just solving the vibe.
It seems like you have a good support system. It seems like Brittany does care about you. It's just sometimes she puts her foot in her mouth.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. All right. So this next story comes to us from anonymous smiley face.
Oh.
She, her. Am I the asshole for not wanting a relationship with my dad and my new stepmom? The story is long, so I apologize for all the context necessary.
Okay.
I, 19 female, and my identical twin sister, let's call her Ivy, were incredibly close with my father growing up. He was the cool dad and was always there for me when my sister when we needed him. However, in 2020, shit hit the fan, because of course it did. In February, my dad left my mom. This is when I began to learn the horrible side of him that my mother tried so hard to hide from us. For example, he broke her finger when she figured out he was cheating on her.
What the fuck?
He's incredibly manipulative, and that sweet dad act dropped immediately when Ivy and I wouldn't validate his behavior. He was dating a woman, let's call her Sharon, by June 2020 and married her in October 2020.
Oh my God.
They're 8 years apart. He is 60 and she is 52, if that matters, by the way. That's not the word.
It's not that bad, yeah.
However, during some accidental sleuthing, Ivy and I found out they've been having an affair for years.
Oh my God.
Dad denies it and won't admit it to this day. He told us about his wedding 2 weeks before the day over text. Jesus.
Yo, I would cut out my dad just for that.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Didn't even know they were engaged. To twist the knife, he scheduled his wedding on our senior homecoming night.
Are you fucking kidding me, dude?
Since being with Sharon, my dad has absolutely dropped the ball on me and my sister. My parents both make good money, and he's always given us the impression that we wouldn't have to worry about college. This is a luxury, and I know it's a privilege. But my dad has not put in a single penny towards our education. He makes 6 figures and takes his new wife on expensive trips and dates. I have 2 jobs and work my ass off and have enough and absolutely do not mind. But if he was going to help with wasn't going to help with college, that would have been nice to know in advance.
You're going to get really pissed off about that in a couple years.
Yeah. Now for my Sharon grievances.
Oh, okay. Sharon too. Okay.
I understand that how she entered my life skews my opinions, but I just don't like the woman.
Okay.
Firstly, she is a therapist who just seems to have no emotional intelligence.
That seem to always happen, huh?
For example, you do what you don't know.
Yeah.
For example, knowing I'm chronically ill, she complimented me on weight loss after being in and out of hospitals and asked me how I did it. Mind you, it could have been a simple mistake. That's just one example.
No.
The first time Ivy, our partners, and I came over to their place for dinner, she asked us all what we wanted to drink with dinner. We all responded that we'd like water, and this woman has the audacity to say, well, there are no maids around here, go get it yourself. Huh? With 2 question marks and an exclamation point. We had never been there for a meal. Then later that night, as we opened birthday Christmas gifts, me and Ivy have a late December birthday.
Nice.
I was talking about how cool Crocs are because I love Crocs and had asked a pair for my birthday and Christmas.
That's nice.
My grandpa asked how much they are because he was interested. And she interjects to say, they're too expensive for normal people. This is just the surface.
Crocs.
They're fucking Crocs, yeah.
Are they that expensive now?
I don't know. Did Crocs become a fashion brand overnight? Because if so, we have a big problem in this country.
I'm going to look that up later. I have no idea what the price of Crocs.
This is just the surface. Like, my dad also ditched me on Father's Day to get drunk with her after I spent all day making him fresh pasta.
Oh.
But overall, I feel like I don't know my dad anymore, and I don't even want to get to know Sharon. Am I overreacting for not wanting to put effort into our relationship, or am I justified in stopping fighting for a relationship that he doesn't seem to be willing to put effort into? No, you don't have to know your dad or this woman anymore.
It's
what a 180.
This is one of those things. Sometimes people are so bad where you think it's a mental illness. This is not one of those situations. This is one of those things where it's like, wow, he's just a jerk.
He's kind of a dick, yeah.
He's just
kind of an
piece
asshole.
Of shit.
Yeah, he's just being
there's
shitty.
There's no other word for that.
Exclamation. I can't speak right now because I'm just shocked at all the bad decisions your dad make. Yo, you couldn't be the asshole the second I said he broke her finger when she found out
that he was cheating.
Yeah, like no, obviously, yeah, you can't be the asshole. Yeah, no, you wouldn't be the asshole if you broke off with that. You should, yeah, no, fuck.
Real divorce dad core.
Yeah.
Damn.
Can't wait to find out when your dad owns Twitter.
That would imply that he's married now.
Yeah, right. Did your dad just get booed on stage with Dave Chappelle recently?
And then claimed that a fight broke out in the audience, and that's why? Because he's such a cuck?
Did your dad decide to buy the Oculus Rift and Meta and just start working on the metaverse by chance? Did your dad have to take half of a charity organization because it was named after you and your wife, Melinda?
I kind of respect Mark Zuckerberg a little bit.
Yeah.
For nothing, because he's a war criminal, right?
Yeah.
I think.
Well, he's helped a few coups, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
His app did.
Yeah, right. He's done some pretty bad things. The data thing, the Facebook
he data mines and data, yeah.
Pretty bad. But like, he's a fucking weirdo, and then he just decided it was too hard to try to be normal.
Yeah, he's just committing to being a weirdo, yeah.
Which I respect.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I know I'm a robot. I know I come off as alien. I know my eyes are a little too far apart from my nose.
But I'm fucking rich.
I'm fucking rich.
And I'm suck my dick.
Yeah, I'm fucking doing it.
But yeah, no, fuck your dad, and you don't have to contact him ever again.
Yeah.
And solved it.
Solved it. I can't believe we solved it.
We're solving everything tonight, baby. God, as per usual, best Reddit podcast.
Best Reddit podcast.
Oh, off topic, because I was because I'm an egotistical maniac.
Yeah, what's up?
We're getting recommended more on Reddit for people.
Oh, really?
Someone on like r/podcast mentioned us.
Awesome.
And someone on another Reddit podcast asked like, oh, where's similar podcast to this Reddit podcast?
To this one?
No, to a different one.
Oh, okay.
And someone commented our
oh wow
our podcast on the other podcast subreddit.
What was the podcast?
The Judges.
Oh, nice. Stealing you.
We're gonna fucking steal their fan base.
Stealing your fan base.
Your 1 million TikTok followers are gonna become our 1 million TikTok followers.
It has 3 downvotes for the hosts of the Judges.
Yo, that would be so fucking funny.
Starting Judgy
if they fucking Judges, reach out to us.
We love you, Judges.
We'll totally do a collab.
Yeah, we'll do it.
Yeah, we'll do it.
Yeah,
please. I'm a clout chaser.
Or start a beef with us. We don't even have to
us. Yeah,
communicate, but just be like, fuck APWSTR.
Okay, Judges, here's what you do. Are we doing this for real? Is this
let's
a real
fucking do it. Why not?
Let's do it for real.
Fucking yeah. Let's start a fake beef with the Judges.
Let's start a fake beef. Judges, if you're down to start a fake beef.
Meet me in the parking lot in Orlando. I don't know where you live. Meet me in the parking lot in Orlando.
Judges, blink twice in the next podcast right before you do some fucking Am I the Asshole story.
Yeah.
And we'll fucking start a fake beef. I'm not gonna tell our fans to be like, hey, go comment on the Judges and say, hey, APW.
You've been
guys, go to other Reddit podcasts that you listen to and just comment APWSTR collab when ? And
I'll learn the box. I'll fight you in Creator Clash, dude.
Yeah, let's do. Oh fuck, Josh versus Josh.
Josh versus Josh.
Yo, I'm down for that.
I'm not gonna fight what's her face because she just had a baby, unless she wants to.
You're gonna fight the baby?
I'll fight the baby. No, what's her face? What's her name? Erica?
I think so, yeah.
I like her the most, so I'm not going to fight her. That's true, yeah. But I'll fight Christian in the ring.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Do it.
Let's go.
Reddit podcast clash. 2 hot takes versus Judges versus Reddit on Wiki versus APWSTR versus just all of us in the ring.
Reddit on Wiki? That's
apparently, yeah. There's a bunch of them now.
Oh, wow.
There's we have to compete with like 17 fucking podcasts and 20 robots.
There's a bunch of robots. Those ones.
And Family Guy fucking clips on TikTok.
Yeah, that's true.
And Subway surfing fucking AI portrait.
But they don't, well, I was going to say they don't pronounce all the words correctly, but then I was going to say neither do we. Like, we don't either.
Slurring.
So.
I'm very drunk, guys.
Yeah. All right. We got to do our thing. Stop calling out.
Is that staying in? Is that...
yeah, for sure.
Ah, fuck.
Okay.
Christ.
This is from anonymous she, her. Am I the asshole for posting about my ex on social media? I, 22 female, and my ex, 22 male, broke up a year ago, and this has been nagging at me for a while. Looking back during our relationship, he was pretty toxic. I'm talking about calling me an ass when I made a sarcastic comment about not missing him when I had just bought him new pillows for his move. Jealous of me being friends with our mutual male friends, wanting to stop being friends with one of those male friends, and more.
Yikes.
This isn't to say I was perfect, but most of our relationship was consumed with him competing with me and feeling insecure and inadequate. After we broke up, he wanted to be friends. I didn't, but I thought I was in love with him and we shared a friend group. He spent the next month hurting my feelings over and over, going back and forth about me not having to care about his feelings and whining about me not talking to him or hurting his feelings, treating me like a body to fuck, and trying to get me to date other people even though that was none of his business. I hit my point when he called me at 1 a.m. Oh yeah, you're bringing it out backwards hat, Josh?
I'm getting ready.
I hit my point when he called at 1 a.m. at one point asking if I had moved on because he felt he'd made a mistake. This is so embarrassing for this man.
Yeah, holy shit. I can't even do a joke. This guy's already doing it for me. You up?
I feel like I've made a mistake. At first I was calm, then I snapped. Mind you, during this time, whenever I talked to anyone in the group, they would say he cared about me, or he meant well, or he had mental health issues, or call me crazy, and I got tired of getting these responses. It was at this point I realized that I was often at the whim of other people's mental illnesses. Mind you, I have ADHD, anxiety, depression, and I have been emotionally and physically abused most of my life in an extremely low-income house, and I am a black queer woman. I say this only to point out I have shit going on too.
No, yeah.
Like, you know, fucking hearing this, I'm like, no one should fucking have to deal with this. And then I read that, I'm like, you especially should not have to deal with this.
You should not have to fucking deal with this. Wow, holy shit.
This idiot.
Fucking asshole.
So I posted on my private TikTok about how mental illnesses can't be an excuse for every time you hurt someone, to which one of my friends responded, I, quote unquote, shouldn't have done my ex like that. After I snapped, however, I posted a little more. A few Snapchat posts of sad songs I was listening to, and reposts being tired of being a strong black woman. At the time, I had to seriously contemplate calling CPS on my mom for neglecting my younger siblings and deal with this. I'm sorry. Terrible.
Yeah, you already have enough going on. Jesus.
Yeah, holy crap. Then one post on my Insta about giving the ugly guy a chance. Though this might have been after he brought a girl of my same complexion and height with the same interest as me and similar name to a party he wasn't even going to. For the names, think May versus April. It's been a long time since then, but my conscious sake, am I the asshole for posting that stuff?
No.
You can post whatever the fuck you want on social media.
Post whatever you want, yeah.
Dude, you're 22. I checked after I read this the first time. Yeah. Like, how old are you? And then I saw it was 22. And I was like, that's classic time to do this stuff.
Yeah, you're in the prime time to do this.
It's the prime time.
If you're on fucking Snapchat, like, fucking who cares?
Nobody gives a shit.
On Snapchat, it's gonna be gone in a day.
If he gives a shit, he's petty.
Yeah, exactly.
That's literally it. Like, the first time I ever dated a dude, this idiot was constantly like, I have the worst luck, and like legitimately like was so annoying.
You can just say my name, Sarah. It's fine.
No, it wasn't you. It was a different guy.
I just like saying anytime you mention dating someone else, I'm just like, yes, you can talk about me. You can say it's my name.
No, this guy was like, it was really like classic. Like, I thought I was like in love with this guy, even though I only knew him for like 2 months. And this dude was I look back on it now and I'm like, he was so irritating. And he was so not a person that I would ever even hang out with today. Yeah. Because he was just one of those guys that like would get hurt and then would Snapchat a photo of his injury and be like, I'm hurt, to get like sympathy.
Yeah, he wants that sympathy, dude.
And I'd be like, oh, I'm sorry. They'd be like, I hate everything. I'm sad. He was like always like a perpetual, just like constantly something was happening to him, and he needed everybody to like treat him like a little baby. And I could not deal with that now.
Yeah.
And then I got upset when he broke up with me.
Yeah, dude.
So don't be like me. Fucking move on from this idiot.
Yeah.
This dumbass. Because you know what? What's going to happen is in 3 years, you're going to look back and you're going to be like,
fuck that guy.
That guy sucks so bad.
Serious dick, dude.
and I spent all that time being emotionally dependent on him, and I don't need it. I don't need to now.
So
having the right mental processes.
Yes.
That you need for 22.
Yeah.
And I hope everything is easier with your younger siblings and everything going on in your life.
I hope everything's going well for you. Yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah, you don't need a fucking man in your life causing chaos.
Guy being a weirdo.
Being a little fucking freak.
When you're 22, there are always these guys. There's like little vampires trying to suck your energy.
Yeah.
And so you just need to tell them to fuck off and find someone that enriches your life. It's really hard to do. But
yeah, because I'm also a vampire just sucking at Sarah's.
Yeah, I gotta find one.
Yeah, one day you'll find one.
But no, eventually you'll find someone that enriches your energy, and it'll feel good, and you'll know it, and it'll be fine.
Exactly.
So yeah.
Yeah, solved it.
Fucking solved it.
Is that our last story?
Guy. Yeah.
Oh shit. Fuck that guy. Yeah.
Fuck that guy.
Sorry, I'm asking fucking stupid questions, and you're still like, fuck that guy. I'm like, what's the numbers on our podcast right now? I can't believe before that story we just named every other Reddit podcast and told them to fight us.
Yeah, come fight us in the podcast in the podcast parking lot.
Again, guys.
Can we name this episode the podcast parking lot?
I'll do it. Yeah.
Dude, hell
everyone, go to your favorite Reddit podcast. That's our second favorite Reddit podcast.
Is where you're
number
boxing
one.
Gloves.
Just comment underneath their YouTube videos.
APWSTR called you out.
When ? Just do it. Don't do that.
You gonna show up at the podcast parking lot?
Don't do that,
please.
I'm
gonna
have a fucking panic attack.
Dude, that's gonna be awesome.
Oh Christ, that's gonna
leave a DM from Josh tomorrow. He's gonna be like, "You want to fight, motherfucker?"
Yeah.
Come to Illinois, wherever the fuck I live.
Let's be in the middle.
Let's meet in a state that you wouldn't normally go to.
New
Iowa.
York, baby. All right. Yeah. So last story comes from Raya. She, her.
Good name.
Am I the asshole for not wanting to move into my grandpa's house?
Probably not, honestly.
For some background, I, 22 female, have been living with my husband, 24 male, since I was 18, when my parents told me they wanted me to leave the house. We both work jobs. He's full-time. I'm part-time, 6 a.m. to 5 p.m. usually. My grandpa, 80 male, got into a car accident where he hit the side of a house because he passed out at the wheel. He's fine, minor bumps and bruises, but now my mom doesn't want him to live alone. She texted me this morning to see if my husband and I would be willing to move into his 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom house with him.
Oh my God.
My apartment is twice the size of his house, and I have 1 cat, 1 rat, and 2 turtles. There's logistically no way for me to move all of my furniture in. She wants us to put our mattress in the living room, which has no door on it, so that we can constantly watch him. This would mean I would give up my job, and she would not pay me for his care. The reason I think she asked me is because both my husband and I used to do geriatric healthcare, where we were CNAs in a nursing home, but we both walked away from the profession with PTSD.
Yeah.
I ended the conversation by telling her there's no way that 3 people can like that in a house, and that he should just move into her house. She lives in a 4-bed, 2-bath house and works completely from home. But she's still trying to guilt me into doing it because it's, quote, what families do. Am I the asshole? No. Okay, guys, we're going to do some math. You guys like this? You guys like math?
I can't believe the audacity of your mother.
Guys, y'all like math?
Is that her father?
Probably.
And she won't bring...
If it's her father, she's gonna rot in hell. She's gonna fucking rot in hell.
That's fucking insane.
If it's her husband's father, she's a bad mother or bad wife, and also that's a bad husband. Then, so no matter what, yeah, she's not good. 2 bedrooms are smaller than 4 bedrooms, and 1 bedroom is smaller than 2 bedrooms. So, she needs to let the grandpa live at the mother's house. The mother needs to take him in. You don't have to, listener.
Listen, it's really hard it's really fucking hard to take care of a geriatric
family
member. It's very difficult.
And if you already have PTSD from that being your job.
Yeah, you shouldn't even have the fucking,
Bro, if I had fucking pretzel PTSD and my family told me to make a pretzel, I would fucking shoot them. Like, I would fucking...
It's unhinged, but it's good advice.
I'd go cis white male on a fucking elementary school, all right? We were talking about this earlier.
We did.
So, all right, listen. I'll leave that as my advice before I get into any trouble.
Oh my God.
But seriously, but like, okay, being genuinely serious, no.
I can't believe the audacity.
You have to have some serious fucking audacity to be like that.
I would go to her and be like, well, that's what family does. Are you not family?
Are you not family? Yeah, you should, yeah.
So why don't you want to take him?
2 generations removed. You're the closest fucking relative.
Wow.
Take care of this.
I would ask her what's up. Like, why doesn't she want grandpa living in their house? Maybe there's some weird shit that grandpa did that she's got some like...
But then, yeah, if there's some weird shit that grandpa did, why would she put it on you?
Figure out how to get like one of those in-home care people then.
Yeah. And take the car keys away, then you're good.
Yeah.
That's it. Those are the 2 things you got to do.
Yep. It's really difficult, though.
Yeah, I know it's difficult. Yeah.
My brother took care of my dad when he was in his later years, and it was very difficult on him. And I recognized that, and he did a lot of work, and it was a lot of stuff that he did for my dad that I'm really grateful for him for doing. And but I also remember my dad being like, "Come live with me, Sarah," when I was 18. "Come take care of me." And it was literally like, move to a different state or stay here and go to college.
Yeah, right. And then you're taking, you can't just...
and I couldn't do that, and I felt guilty for years
after
that. And it's really difficult to be like, no, and people will guilt trip you into doing it, because many, many people in my life were like, why don't you just let your dad blah, blah, blah. And I had to be like, no, I want to go to college. I'm 18.
Yeah.
Which now, as an adult, I say that, and I'm like, why was that ever a thing that people were trying to guilt trip me into doing?
Yeah, you're just putting your entire life on pause the second you become an adult.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, if you had to do it, it would suck, but you'd have to do it, but you didn't have to do it.
No, and at the time, that was a decision I made,
Yeah.
And it required a lot of logistical shit, and, it was just a decision. If somebody wants to do that, God bless them.
No, yeah, but it's obvious that you don't want to do it because you have you have your own stuff going on.
You have trauma from doing it.
Yeah. You have a lot of justified reasons to not do this.
Yeah, there are professionals who are paid to do this. If it's really not logistical for your mother to take him in, or for you to take him in as well, which obviously I don't think you should.
Oh, no, I don't think so either, no.
So, I mean, there's a compromise that can happen, but your mom is being an asshole right now.
Oh, yeah, yes.
For not compromising at all.
No compromise.
And
just
choosing to guilt trip, which is like crazy town.
Pretty wild, yeah.
But that's some shit you gotta shut down. That's some shit where she's like, well, in his last years, I guess you're just gonna have to blah, blah, blah. I'd be like, yep. Guess so. Damn, I guess he's gonna have to live with you. Okay, bye. And hang up the phone.
Hang up the phone, yeah.
Because fucking there's no one else is gonna listen unless you're very strong in your position.
Exactly, yeah. So yeah, you're not the asshole.
And I'm sorry you gotta deal with a person
you gotta
like this.
deal with that. That's fucking crazy.
That sucks. Damn. Well,
solved it.
I could not believe that.
That's wild. The audacity.
I want you to live on an air mattress with your partner for many, many years. Do you think I'm the scum of the earth? Like what? Yeah.
I do not deserve privacy.
Yo, straight up, if you want to burn bridges, be like, where will we have sex?
Where are we gonna fuck?
Where are we gonna fuck? And then, if she's like, no, be like, I'm gonna have sex. If you want me to have sex in front of our grandfather,
you're a fucking pervert.
You're a fucking pervert. This is gross. Yeah, I don't want to talk to you anymore.
I don't want to talk to you. Like, did your friends tell you that was gonna happen? You should stop hanging out with them.
You can really stop people from manipulating you by just having the ability to get a little weird with it.
Get a little weird with it. Yeah, get a little saucy,
a little weird and
sassy
shocking about it.
Yeah,
it's fun.
It is fun.
Yeah.
I don't know. Did we do this? Solved
yeah, we
it.
did.
I don't
guess
care. Solved it again.
Fucking solved it.
And the audacity for us to end this episode. Sarah, what do you want to plug?
I don't know. I guess, I don't know, my Twitter.
Does it have a name?
No, it's empty. I was the first
At
Twitter.
empty? Oh, shit.
Okay,
thank
no.
God there's going to be a fucking little lower thirds graphic that's going to prove that wrong.
It's at That's So Heron, ThatSoHeron, and that's the same for Instagram, TikTok, Tumblr, which I'll post eventually at some point.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Nice. Podcast will save this relationship on all podcasting platforms. I'm Joshua Chinland on Twitter. Putting the podcast before myself.
Nice.
My bad. Guy Nick from JC on Twitch. At some point in the next few weeks, I'll be getting back to live streaming.
Yes, true.
I know I keep saying that, but fucking
weddings.
weddings.
Have a new Skillshare thing in the bottom.
There'll be a new Skillshare link in the description. I forgot to put that in.
It's 1 month free.
It's a 1 month free. APWSTR on TikTok.
Yeah.
YouTube is APWSTR Productions. Rate us 5 stars on Apple and Spotify. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Patreon, buy me a coffee, APWSTR, if you want to support the podcast financially. Channel memberships, which are basically Twitch subscriptions.
Yes.
And do I do anything else?
I don't think so. Are we going to have merch up by this time?
Merch will probably be up either next Tuesday or
when this comes out.
When this comes out. And it'll probably be like beanies and hats mostly.
Yeah, maybe a poster.
Maybe a poster, but honestly, probably just beanies and hats. I'm cool with that.
Probably, yeah.
Fuck posters.
There might be a poster.
There might be a poster for the Matt Damon podcast.
Then it'll be released the week after.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's all, folks.
That's all, folks.
That's copyrighted. Fuck.
Shit. Oh, we're gonna get
sued. Nice, good timing.
That was good.
Yeah. All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Now for the cool cats that stay for the outro. The cool cats that know that we need to put 20 extra seconds in for YouTube so we can put other videos with our face on it.
And now you can take out your outro punch cards and take 1 punch off. And if you do 5, then you get a free outro.
You get a free extra week where we have to take off and not tell anyone.
Yeah. Fuck you guys.
I was thinking about during the Reddit things. I was going to say at some point, people were going to comment, well, at least APWSTR, or at least fucking 2 hot takes don't take fucking week off without telling anyone.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, I got a job.
Maybe APWSTR would be my favorite podcast if they didn't take so many fucking breaks.
Well, I'm sorry I have a job. I'm sorry we got family to go enjoy. Christmas. Weddings to go to. I'm sorry we're fucking popular. People like hanging out with us.
Sorry we're fucking ballers.
I'm sorry we're fucking ballers, dude.
Look at Sarah's fucking frog on a mushroom.
Yeah, that's fucking dope
she
as shit.
She slays mad puss because of that.
I do slay mad puss because of that.
Fucking everyone at the wedding was fucking...
I wish. Those bridesmaids were crazy, dude. Oh my God.
Fucking horn dog over here.
It was insane, actually, how many hot people were at that wedding. So, yeah, we're ditching you for fucking hot people, dude.
For hot bitches.
Hot bitches that I just lust over and don't say anything to. Because I'm scared, and also I'm in a relationship.
I'm happy that's the second reason.
Well, you're lucky it's not my 5th reason, you know what I'm fucking saying? Oh,
you're going to be my 13th reason if you keep this fucking bullshit.
No, I love you.
Cis white male, so I'm about to go cis white male on your ass.
Do you want to go have hot sex?
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah.
Okay.
After we do the intro. We gotta do the intro. Sorry. Fuck.
I know.